Well, welcome everyone. Let me jump right in here because I want to hear a lot of this myself. I've been looking forward to hearing this presentation and learning from Dino and Todd and Herc for a while now. So I'm super anxious to hear this myself. But maybe I can just do a quick intro and let you know how this all kind of came about. So um, it's interesting because I've been using a product called Project Supremacy for years. I don't know if you guys have heard of it before, but it's an SEO focused product. And so we've been using it as a company for years. And then all of a sudden, these two guys, Todd and Herc, walk into my mastermind. And it turns out they're the brainchildren behind Project Supremacy. And I'm like, holy, this is awesome. I get to meet the people behind the product kind of thing. And so we became fast friends. And so we've been able to hang out in different places like Barcelona, Spain, and different places. So we've been able to do some fun things together. But I've been working with Todd specifically for a while to kind of hike his arm up behind his back to get Dino and Herc on with us to do some training and to have you guys spend some time with these guys to learn how they are so successful at what they do. And they're doing some very unique and interesting things. One interesting thing about Herc is that at one point he rode a bike from Edmonton, Canada, that's in Alberta, all the way to Florida through the Rockies. Took him a couple of weeks. And also he's been in a rock band in the past, so he's a musician. And Dino, one interesting thing about Dino, and I'll have you guys introduce yourselves too, but it's great to have Dino with us. He got married just a few days ago, just last week. So he's a big Facebook ads person. He has a big agency himself, and he's nailed the Facebook ads and retargeting, and he's an expert at acquiring clients. And so that's why I wanted these guys to get in front of you guys so that you could learn from the people who are doing it super, super well. So anyway, I could go on and on about these guys. I mean, I have nothing but respect for these guys. And so it's my privilege and my pleasure to introduce to you Todd, Herc, and Dino. So take it away.
Hey, Chris. Thanks for that great introduction, y'all. Hey, everybody. This is Todd Spears here. I am one of the guys, so to speak, behind what we're about to show you today. And my other two partners here, Dino and Herc, are on board. Dino, Herc, can you say hello?
What's up, everybody? This is Herc.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah, so that's Dino and Herc there. And so I won't take up too much of your time here. But mainly what we're going to do is we're going to pass this on over to Dino because he's the expert presenter. He's got a lot of great things he's going to show you guys regarding Facebook retargeting and really how important it is and how easy it is. And he's just going to show you guys a lot of cool things that you can do with that and help you get more clients. Herc and I will be here the whole entire time. We'll be off to the side on mute until we're going to jump in randomly here and there. For the next hour and a half. But we're going to be in the background over here in the chat. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that, go ahead and pop them in. Dino's going to be focused on the presentation. Herc and I will be focusing on the chat. And then, of course, at the very end, we'll still do a lot of Q&A, and we will be here, until we get all your questions answered. So with that being said, I guess go ahead and take it away, Dino.
All right. So first things first, guys, I just want to make sure everybody can hear me okay. I know that's kind of a redundant thing, but if you can, just say yes in the chat box, and then we'll get this party started. We have a ton of awesome training today.
Charles, Dennis, Gary, Sandy, Adrian, they all said yes, so we're all good.
All right, so let's get started, guys. So yeah, real quick, I have to give this income disclaimer because what we're going to show you on this training today, we're going to show you guys a ton of real customer results, students of ours, members of ours who are making serious money with the exact strategies that we're going to reveal. So we are required to just kind of let you guys know, to protect ourselves, we can't guarantee you will achieve the same results just because we don't know you, we don't know your work ethic. But with that said, we have crazy amount of reviews and testimonials, and we want to show you what our students, our members, ourselves are doing to get these types of results. So guys, the first question I want to ask you right off the bat, is do you want an easy and automated solution to land new clients? All right, so that's kind of a redundant question. I imagine all of you guys are like, yes, I want to land clients on autopilot. We've figured out a way to do so, and that's what this training is about today. We'll start off by just showing you guys that the strategies and techniques here not only work for us, but they work for everybody that we reveal these techniques to. So Joshua Martin here, he goes, W2H, I just closed a $1,400 Australian deposit yesterday. Just got off the phone with a guy right now, closed another $1,400 deposit. So that's $2,800 deposit received in 2 days from 2 clients. He says, I love you, Dino. And then Jared too, he goes, I finished the training and I've done over a little over $5,000 in just 30 days. And then Craig goes, hey, I just landed 2 more clients today. I landed a chiropractor and a dentist. And then Josh goes, boom, I just landed another client. And then Justin goes, Dino's the man. I used one of his client getting techniques. I landed me a client within 7 days. Jason goes, boom, 3rd dentist client on board. Michael goes, hey, just signed 2 clients within 3 days. One of them's a commercial contractor, so it's actually a larger client. But you can see under his name, it says new member because, boom, he joined and then he put into action these cool techniques, the stuff we're going to show you guys, and he signed 2 clients. All right, so if you're wondering who the guy is that's rambling about these reviews and different things that I'm about to show you, real quickly, guys, my name is Dino Gomez. I've been doing online marketing for 8 years. I run a digital marketing agency out of San Diego, California. Recently got married last weekend, so a couple photos of me and the now wife in the middle and some family and friends and stuff like that. We got 2 crazy dogs that keep us real busy. We're real lucky to buy our dream home in Carlsbad, California recently. But that's basically all I'm going to say about myself. I'm not really one to talk about myself a lot. But what I will let you know is, we have a digital marketing agency. We've been running it for 8.5 years. And we've gotten plenty of PR, and have been in the magazines and on ESPN radio. And we've worked with universities, software companies, multi-location franchises, B and C list celebrities, like you name it, guys. We've been there. 8 years is a long time in online marketing as a relatively new type of industry. So that's my background. That's all I'm going to say about myself because we have so much training to cover. But I'm sure you're asking yourself right now, right? How are all these students and different members, different new entrepreneurs, how are they landing clients so fast? All right, so that's what we're going to talk about. Let's go through the steps so that you can master lead generation and client acquisition for yourself and your agency. So step number 1, guys, you want to choose an unsaturated niche. All right, this is a crucial step that people actually miss. And we're actually going to reveal to you what that niche is right now. So what you have to know is statistically, there's over 500,000 new businesses that open every single month in the US. All right, over 500,000 new businesses open every single month in just the US alone. All right, so right there, by knowing that statistic, it's very clear who we should be working with, right? And who we should be working with are these local businesses that are popping up left and right. All right, these local businesses, they pop up left and right, and the first thing they need is more customers. And so that's what we're going to do for them. Now, to compare this to something like e-commerce, because I know a lot of people are, they hear so much about e-com and so forth. E-com is probably the most saturated niche online right now. All right, so everybody's popping up a Shopify store, and we all know everybody's drop shipping the same products from Alibaba, AliExpress, Oberlo, all those different things. And so you really don't have a unique product or a unique service. You're just in a price war with every other internet marketer out there who's trying to sell the same products, right? So that is not an unsaturated niche, and that's why so many people are struggling with e-com. It's also not a cash flow positive business like working with local clients is. So, okay, so we know 500,000 businesses open every single month, just in the US. All right, cool, let's go after them, let's get them. How are we gonna grab these local businesses? All right, well, the next step is we need to have an irresistible offer, okay? We need to differentiate ourselves from every other agency and every other marketer that's out there. So to put this into perspective, guys, because again, our agency's been running 8.5 years. So we started as an SEO and web design agency. All right. Now, 8 years ago, it was really easy to sell web design and SEO. Okay. Now in 2019, there's all these do-it-yourself website builders like Wix, Squarespace, and these local businesses. They don't want to pay thousands for a new website. They already, they're kind of cash flow sensitive, right? They're starting a brand new business. They don't want to spend thousands on a website. And then SEO has been kind of commoditized, right? 8 years ago was super easy to sell. Now there's all these firms out of like India and different countries that are selling SEO services for like $300 a month, right? And we all get the email spam from them, right? That they can get us to page one for $200 a month or something ridiculous. And that commoditized the SEO industry a lot, so that it's really, really difficult to sell now. So I started to notice this shift in the industry and in the market about like 2.5, 3 years ago. All right, it's when I started getting emails like this from our clients. All right, so I'll read you this email, but this was a client that we had just signed on board. Okay, so he, is like, okay, I'll go with you guys. 2 days into the campaign, he sends me this dreadful email. He goes, "Hey Dino, can you please give me an update as to where we are? Do you have a checklist of things that are being worked on or have been checked off? Is this report what we are using for baseline data? I still don't have permission to even log into the dashboard." All right, so basically what this email is, guys, is our client freaking out 2 days into a 6-month agreement about what work we're going to do and what results we're going to get him. All right, he trusted us enough to buy from us, but he doesn't trust the fact that we're actually going to get him an ROI. And that's literally what's happened to this industry now, is that clients are getting more and more skeptical just because they've been burned by other firms and other internet marketers who maybe didn't know what they were doing completely. All right, so what is an irresistible offer? Well, imagine if you can say this to anybody that you meet or a potential client. If you could say, "I can bring you leads tomorrow." All right, that is an irresistible offer. I can bring you leads tomorrow. You're a realtor, and they ask you, "Hey, Dino, what do you do?" Well, I can generate leads for you and have them to you within 24 hours. When you say that, that's more powerful than anything else you can say. You don't have to call yourself a ad agency or anything else. You can just say, "That's what I'll do. That's what I do. I get you leads within 24 hours," and boom, right? You're different than everybody else. All right, so that's a very different statement and unique selling proposition than, "Hey, I can get you rankings in 6 months," or "I can design you a new website," or yada, yada, yada. It's very specific. It's the end goal. I can get you leads tomorrow. All right, so, right, the $1 million question becomes, how do we generate leads within 24 hours so that we can make that statement? All right, and the answer, guys, is Facebook ads. All right, so you guys are, I'm sure, all familiar with Facebook ads. We have some crazy training to show you today based on that. But in case you're not familiar, right, Facebook ads are kind of just like the regular post you see, but they are sponsored in your Facebook timeline. But here's an example of like an ad for a restaurant on the left. In the middle, we see an ad for like a CrossFit, right? They're offering up like a 2-week free trial to their gym. We see an ad for a dentist to get free teeth whitening. These are Facebook ads for local businesses, and what they do is they generate leads within 24 hours when they're done correctly. All right, now I know a lot of you guys might be thinking, "I've tried Facebook ads, they didn't work," or "I heard somebody else tried them and they didn't work." Well, guys, I'm going to reveal to you all the mistakes today that people are making with their Facebook ads, so you can understand exactly how to go out there and have your Facebook ads convert and start bringing in a ton of leads for your clients. So Facebook ads, guys, with local businesses, they're super easy because you don't need, it's not a complicated funnel. All you're doing is placing an ad on Facebook. Your target audience is going to see that ad. They click on it. They go to a 2-page landing page. All right, on the first page, they enter their name, email, and telephone number. That's how you collect the lead for your client. All right, and as soon as you collect the lead for a client, your client gets a text notification that goes, "Hey, Dino just generated you a new lead," or "Sam just generated you a new lead," "Ashley just generated you a lead." And so your client begins to love you because they're getting all these notifications of all the leads. You're generating them in real time. It's it's very tangible value that they can see. Okay, so that's in its simplest form basically what we're doing here. So here, right, the question is now, how do we get leads for local businesses with Facebook ads? Well, it's really a 4-step process. All right, so step number 1, we're going to create an offer. Step number 2, we're going to select our targeting, who the ad is shown to. Step number 3, we're going to create our Facebook ad. And then step number 4, we're going to drive traffic from that Facebook ad to our landing page. All right, so let's talk about offers here, guys. So how do we create an offer? Well, normally what you want to do for a local business is create what's called a foot in the door offer. So these are normally found like directly on a client's website. So for example here, this chiropractor, for $25, he's offering an exam, a consultation, and an adjustment. Let me show you, again, I want to show you guys how you can find potential offers. So I'm gonna ditch the PowerPoint for a second, and we'll be over here in Google. But what I'm looking at is, like, I just typed in a local city here in California, Encinitas, and dentist, and I can go, guys, and I can just click on any potential client website, and normally they have their offer right here on the home page. Like right here, these guys say new patients. Here you can learn about our new patient specials. All right, so I could click into here to see what the new patient specials are. All right, here's another example. We'll look at this one. And these guys, let's see what they're offering here. They're gonna have, somewhere on here, they're gonna have a new patient special. Maybe these guys aren't that savvy. All right, we'll try one more. We will do Sinclair. All right, so these guys right here, $79 new patient special, right? Exam, x-ray, and cleaning. So it's really not that difficult. Like, you don't have to convince your client to do something special. They already know. That's kind of what local businesses do, right? It's is they give away something to kind of get new patients and new customers in. Now, that is where new advertisers, though, that is where they stop, and this is where we come in, guys. All right, so we're going to show you how to take an average offer and make it awesome. All right, and this is how you make local Facebook ads convert. All right, so there's 4 different things you can do to a standard foot in the door offer to make it so it'll convert really good. All right, the first thing you can do is you can give it an awesome name, awesome and unique name. So just by changing the name, I'll demonstrate how that makes a huge difference. All right, so you can add a freebie to an offer. So if we look on the right here, we have Drake over here, right? And maybe somebody's considering buying a T-shirt online, and the shop goes, hey, it's $25 for the T-shirt, it's $5 for shipping. All right, and you might be like, no, I really don't want to pay $5 to ship a T-shirt to my house. Well, if that same store said, hey, the T-shirt's $30 and you get free shipping, it's statistically proven more people are going to buy that because it just says free shipping. So there's something weird that happens with people and the word free. All right, because I don't know about you guys, but I see like a new ice cream store pop up all the time. We have warm weather out here, and when it does, there's a line like 4 or 5 blocks long of people that will wait up to 5 hours to get a $3 ice cream for free, right? Because the ice cream shop's like free ice cream for the grand opening. People will wait 5 hours to save $3 just because it's free. So you can take any offer and add a freebie to it, and instantly it becomes huge. All right, when people are scrolling through their Facebook timeline, they see the word free and something triggers in their brain. They stop and they go, I need to get that thing that's free. I need to take advantage of it. All right, so that's a really good one. We'll go through an example of that. With an offer, you can make it specific, so specific to a certain audience. All right, this offer is only for women, it's only for men, it's only for parents, only for people who live in this area. By making it specific, people feel special, and that's another reason why they're more likely to redeem it. And then we can differentiate the offer so it's unique, and I'll go through an example of that as well. All right, so let's talk about the awesome name example. So we had a client that was a relationship therapist, And so what he basically did was he worked with couples who were kind of struggling through their relationship or wanted to improve certain areas of their relationship. And he's like, yep, I need more clients. And we're like, awesome, we can get them for you. So on the left, what we did is we set up a Facebook ad for him, and we asked him, what can we give away? Like, can we give away a free call with you? And he's like, yeah. So the offer that we ran for him on the left was a free couples consultation call. All right, 30 minutes for free. All right, we used, what happened when we ran that ad, guys, is nobody clicked on it. All right, we generated no leads. You really only had a couple people click on it. It was just complete crickets. Nobody was interested in the free couples consultation call. So what we did next on the right-hand side is all we did was change the name of the offer. All right, we changed the name of the offer, and we used the exact same ad copy, exact same targeting, exact same graphics. All right, but we changed what we were describing as the offer. We called it a free love rediscovery session plus a personality exam for 30 minutes. All right, and boom, the floodgates opened and a ton of leads came in, and our client ended up with a ton of new paying customers. All right, so why did this work, guys? Well, first off, if we look at the old offer on the left, like a consultation call sounds horrible. Like that's the name you would give, like that's what you call like going to the doctor before you find out you have some horrible disease, right? I'm going in for a consult with the doctor, like it just has a negative connotation to it, right? Versus a free love rediscovery session, this is a benefit-driven offer, right? We know what we're gonna get out of these 30 minutes. We're gonna rediscover our love or a portion of our love together, right? And we're gonna figure out our personalities, maybe why we're fighting over certain issues or how we can understand each other's weird quirks a different way. All right, so that's all it takes sometimes to have to differentiate a losing campaign from one that crushes it. It's just giving it a unique and exciting name, a benefit-driven offer, and all of a sudden, like fireworks go off, it starts converting. All right, so another way to take a standard boring offer is to just differentiate it. So we all know that every single yoga studio and every single gym, they offer a free pass, okay? So if you run a Facebook ad on the left and you go, hey, you get a free yoga class, people aren't excited about that. They've heard about it before, they know they can get it at any time, so they're not gonna click on your ad. Now what you can do is just make a simple tweak to what the offer is. All right, a free sunset, on the right, we have a free sunset yoga class and a happy hour. Okay, so with this client, all you do is you go, hey, let's do a beach yoga class, or it can be a yoga class in the park. All right, buy some boxed wine for $10. We'll give everybody a small glass, and all of a sudden you have what sounds exciting and different to people, and they go, yeah, I want to go do some yoga on the beach. They go over there, they have a glass of wine after class, they start mingling, they make some kind of friends that are regularly attend the yoga class. They go, cool, I really like these people. I'm gonna sign up for this membership because I wanna hang out with these people more. So they basically buy into the yoga membership a little bit for the yoga, but also because of like the people there, right? They wanna make new friends and be outdoors a little bit more and different things. So it's small tweaks like this, guys, that make a massive difference in your campaigns. And when you understand these fundamentals, like it's very easy to do, very, very easy to do. So let me see here. All right, so next step, guys. So those are like 4 different ways, right? You can just you can completely change the dynamics of what would be a very boring offer into something that's very exciting. All right, so now that we have our offer nailed, what we need to do is select our targeting. Well, the easiest target audience, guys, for a local business is to create a lookalike audience from their current customer list. All right, so you guys may or may not know this, but you can, when you land a new client, you can just ask them, hey, can we get a list of all of your gym members, right? If we're working with a gym, can we get a list of all the current members you have your gym? And they say, sure. You can upload that list of their current gym members to Facebook, all right, and create what's called a lookalike audience. All right, so what Facebook does is you essentially go, hey, Facebook, here's 300 gym members in San Diego, and Facebook, go find us more people like them. All right, and so that's what Facebook does here. As you can kind of see in the image, they look into that database of current customers, they match those individuals to their personal profiles, and they go create a very similar audience. All right, so if it's a hair salon and you upload a customer list of 500 customers, Facebook's going to look at that list and they're going to go, wow, 98% of this customer list are female. All right, so we're going to go target more females of this certain age range that have these certain online behaviors. All right, and we'll run your Facebook ads to based on what our algorithm thinks is the best matching audience for you. All right, so guys, there's really no work involved. Like, you just upload an email list and Facebook does the targeting for you, right? It's really, really, really awesome, really powerful, not difficult to do. Now, coupled with that type of targeting though, guys, we can get very creative. So we can do what I like to call sub-niche targeting. So again, this is where we identify, we kind of create an offer for a specific group of people. All right, so we create an offer and we run a Facebook ad to anybody who has an upcoming birthday. All right, you know, this is our birthday special for you. You know, you get a discount again to the hair salon, you get a free adjustment at the chiropractor, you know, whatever it is, right? You make people feel special because the offer is only for them because it's their birthday. All right, you can do the same thing with anniversaries, right? People spend a lot of money on birthdays and anniversaries. And so these are great, like, groups of people. It's a great target audience to go after. Upcoming anniversary, come on into our restaurant, you know, yada, 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 get this and that. Book a trip here, you know, hotel room, you can do resorts, you can do wineries. It's very, very easy to do when people have upcoming birthdays and anniversaries because they're getting ready to spend more money. Another good one is anybody who's engaged, married, or single. All right, because I can tell you from having my wedding last weekend, you spend a lot of money when you're engaged. You also spend plenty of money when you're married. When you have children, right, that you have a lot of buying power. So targeting parents is always really good, right? So rather than just doing the boring Facebook ad for the dentist that says, hey, you get a free teeth whitening, right? You target parents and you say, hey, you know, we're offering you the whole family 50% off, and we'll give you a discount if your children need braces in 10 years, right? And so all of a sudden parents go, yeah, this is like, you know, this is going to be good for us. And in that case, you're not just landing one customer for the dental office, you're bringing in at least 4, you know, on average, probably about 4 people, right? The husband and wife, maybe 1 or 2 kids. And those kids are going to need braces down the line. So you can even tee it up by saying, hey, you know, then we'll give you 15% off if your children happen to need braces in 5 to 10 years. And you can develop this long-term relationship starting from the Facebook ad for the dental office, and that client will absolutely love you. All right, so there's really cool things that you can do with Facebook ads when you just think outside the box, but most people don't do it, and they wonder, right, why are my ads not working and so forth. It's these small tweaks that make a massive difference. So now let's talk about the Facebook ad. This is step 3, right? We have a cool creative offer. We know how to do some strategic targeting, all right? So that's based on certain groups, or we can use Facebook's lookalike. Now let's create our Facebook ad. So what we're looking at on the right, guys, is what I would like to consider kind of a horrible attempt at what would be a Facebook ad for a realtor. Okay, so these guys said in their ad here, just listed a stunning 4-bedroom home in Northview, just minutes from downtown, and they have a video. Okay, now the problem here is, guys, is that if I'm looking to purchase a home like this, I'm kind of skeptical. Like, I don't know if this home is under market value. Like, is this supposed to be a good deal? I don't know what community it's in. Like, are there any school districts nearby? Is there a shopping center nearby? Is there freeway noise? Like, is the building on the left-hand side that's out of view, is it completely demolished? Is it a graveyard with like weird shit happening? I have a million questions. Who is Holly Real Estate? How many homes have you actually like listed and sold? Are you credentialed? Are you trustworthy? How many reviews do you have? Like a million questions are going through my head to make a huge decision like purchasing a home. And this guy barely wrote 1 sentence to advertise this property, right? So that's what a lot of people do with Facebook ads, is they just have 2 or 3 sentences and they think that's giving away enough information. All right, what we really have to do with Facebook ads now, guys, is we need to answer everybody's frequently asked questions in the Facebook ad itself so that there are 0 doubts left. All right, and so I want to talk about ad copy best practices because this is absolutely huge. All right, so based on all the testing we've done, long form copy works. It absolutely works. All right. Another thing you want to do with your Facebook ad, and I'll give you guys an example, but you want to ask a question towards the beginning of the Facebook ad. All right. This gets people to stop in their tracks and to start engaging with your ad. All right. In your Facebook ad itself, in the ad copy, you need to build authority and trust. All right. You also need to list the reviews you have. You need to make your offer very, very clear. You need to explain any discounts that you might have mentioned. And you need to give directions to people on how to redeem whatever your offer is. All right, so let's take a look, excuse me, at this example, okay? Here's an example of ad copy that we would write for a local cleaning company. All right, it says, attention Carlsbad, own a dog, question mark, maybe kids, question mark. All right, so immediately we're saying, hey, do you own a dog? Do you have kids? Right, because we know that's probably our target audience because the house is going to be dirtier. So what happens here psychologically, guys, is if you're scrolling your news feed and you read that sentence, do you own a dog? Do you own kids? If you own a dog and if you own kids, you're going to stop in your tracks and you're going to say yes. And you're going to say, well, I wonder why that's important. And your curiosity is going to get you to read the rest of the ad copy. Now, if I ask you guys right now, what color is a banana? You instantly said yellow in your head. All right, so this is a psychological thing where humans have to answer questions when they read them or when it's presented to them. So when you put a question towards the front of your ad, people will stop and they have to read it. So that is them stopping their scroll in the news feed. They stop on your ad and now they're engaging with your ad. That actually counts as an engagement metric according to Facebook's algorithm. Most people don't know that about how their algorithm works. So this in itself is a reward point from Facebook, them just stopping to read your ad. All right. Another reason why long form copy is good is because they spend more time actually reading your ad, and the longer they spend just looking at your ad, the more points Facebook gives you for that, outside of just clicks and leads. All right, so that's a whole different story and game. But anyways, attention Carlsbad, own a dog, maybe kids. Carpets R Us is offering 50% off a carpet cleaning to 30 local residents. Click here. All right, so again, introduce the offer really quick. All right, a little bit of scarcity, only 30 residents. Click here. We're literally telling them what to do. Click here. You always talk to people like they're a 5-year-old in your Facebook ads. All right, next line. This is our biggest promotion of the year. Carpets R Us has served over 1,200 homeowners in the Carlsbad area. All right, so building trust and authority immediately. 1,200 of your neighbors trust us. You should trust us too. That's basically what we're saying by listing the number of homeowners that we've cleaned their carpets for, right? Next sentence, many of them, so many of your neighbors, many of those 1,200 homeowners that live around you have dogs or young children. They are all so cute, but oh so messy. All right, so what we're doing here, guys, is we're building the pain point, right? People are gonna be like, yes, I love my dog, I love my children. They are super cute and adorable, but yes, they are messy, and that sucks that they're messy. All right, so we're kind of pushing the pain point there. All right, and so next line, why are we doing this? All right, now this is really, really important. When you make a discount offer, you have to explain why you're doing the discount. All right, because otherwise, if I see this 50% off, I'm thinking, man, these carpet cleaners must be horrible. Like they're either going to do a really, really poor job, they're going out of business and are super desperate, or they're going to try and upsell me on a lot of other services. Like I don't trust them. So sometimes an offer, people are skeptical of it being too good to be true. So we need to explain like, hey, this is why we're running this promotion. So why are we running this promotion? Why are we doing this? Well, Bernie, our office Labrador Retriever, said so. Also, Dave, our CEO, noticed when we clean a house in the neighborhood on a weekend, your neighbors get jealous and give us a ring after. So you can thank your neighbors for the discount. We'll even hand you a referral card to offer to them. All right, so basically we're saying, hey, we're doing this discount. It's 100% legit. The reason we're doing it is because we know your neighbors will call us as well. So we know we'll get more business from it. So now that the crazy 50% off discount is justified as being a legitimate promotion, not just a potential scammy offer from a business that's about to go out of business, right? And again, last sentence in the bottom there, in case you're skeptical of this offer, we have an A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau. We have a 4.7 star rating on Yelp, and we're simply awesome. So again, we're saying we're credentialed. We're saying we have reviews on Yelp, right? We don't want people to have to go Google search us to look up our reviews and get lost in Yelp or looking at competition. We're going to give them all the information in this ad, right? So that all questions are answered, and now they know they can move forward with us. All right, so then we go to I had to break these screenshots up here, but again, long form copy on the right. Carpets R Us, hey, we're located at 123 Carlsbad Drive, so yes, we are local. All right, people like supporting local businesses. We're letting them know, hey, we are local. We are a small mom and pop business. We're not a national corporation. People like supporting local. I say, are there hidden fees? You know, the competitors have them, not us. And then here's how we end, guys. We end with our call to action. All right, we have to give our audience, we have to talk to them like they're a 5-year-old, give them really clear directions on what to do. All right, so here's what to do next. Click the link, step 1. Step 2, you're going to claim one of our 30 coupons. Step 3, you can Google search our company if you really need to, but step 4 is really to call us to confirm your appointment. Step 5, you can go to Amazon and buy yourself a gift card with the money you've saved. All right, and so that is long form copy, guys, and you can see how mentioning the Yelp reviews and the Better Business Bureau and the reason for the discount, asking the questions, letting them know we've served 1,200 other local residents, right? You're going to have no doubts at this point that these guys are legitimate, and so you go, this is a really good promotion for 50% off. I'm going to go ahead and snag it. All right, and so kind of long-winded there, but extremely, extremely important elements of writing great ad copy, and the long form copy absolutely works. All right, so we have our offer, right? We know how to make an irresistible differentiating offer. We know how to target creatively with our Facebook ads, right? We know what to say in our Facebook ads so that people trust us. They trust the Facebook ad. Last step, guys, is we just need to have our landing page built to convert. All right. Now, what we're looking at here is an example of a landing page that I wouldn't think would do too well. All right. This is for another realtor. And it says 694 Douglas Boulevard was just sold. Are you thinking about selling your home soon? You know, basically enter your information to get your home value. All right, well, again, guys, if you're thinking about selling your home, you have a lot of questions. Like, first off, it doesn't even say on this page who this realtor is. Like, I kind of even forget what company I'm looking at here on this landing page. There's not a logo for them. I don't know who they work with. I want to know how many homes they've sold, right? I want to know. I'm not impressed that they sold the 694 Douglas Boulevard home. Maybe they sold that home like $50,000 underneath what it's worth. All right, if I'm looking to sell my home, I don't want to go with a realtor who's selling homes under value. I would only be impressed if they sold this home for $30,000 more than its market value. So it should say 649 Douglas Boulevard just sold for $30,000 above asking price. Now you got my attention, right? And I'd also want to know who the realtor is. I'd want it to say, hey, we've sold 15 homes in just the last 30 days, all of them above market value. I'd want it to say, again, where they're located, a million different things, right? There's just not enough information there for me to know who these guys are and for me to want to give them my, my property address, my name, my phone number, any of that info, right? And so again, you're kind of seeing a similar trend between the Facebook ad and the ad copy, giving a ton of information, and the landing page. Now, with that said, guys, if you write ad copy like this, where you answer all of the questions and build all of the trust and authority, it's much easier to get away with a very simplistic landing page, because at this point, they already have all the information because they got it in your Facebook ad. But you can't just you can't do this, right? You can't do a 1-sentence Facebook ad with a 1-sentence landing page and think people have all the info they need to convert, right? So there's definitely a trend here. We like having the long form ad copy and putting all the information, kind of having a long form landing page so that basically all questions are answered. So again, guys, let's landing page best practices, right? Benefit driven headline. The landing page headline should match the advertisement, like whatever offer you're making, they should line up. You should have authority and case studies on the landing page when you can. A very clear call to action. Really important that it's mobile responsive, so that means that it looks good and works correctly on any mobile or tablet device. And I highly recommend having reviews in there when you can. So we'll ditch the PowerPoint here, guys. I'll show you what a landing page looks like that converts at 40%. All right, and we'll look at this one for a winery. All right, so let's break down the elements of this landing page here. All right, very clear call to action with the offer stated in, basically in the biggest text, right? Enter to win a free wine tasting tour for 5 guests. All right, it's very obvious what's happening here, like on this page, just from this sentence, right? We know exactly what we're gonna get, a chance to win a wine tasting tour. All right, scarcity, we know it's for only, or actually we know it's for 5 people, so that would be really cool. We could bring friends and family. And then again, reiterate the offer because we have to talk to them like they're a 5-year-old, right? We literally tell them, enter your details below for a chance to win a wine tasting tour for 5 guests. All right, 10 lucky entrants will also win 50% off a wine tasting tour. So we're basically saying the same thing again, but we really have to dumb it down because people are moving quickly on their phones and are multitasking and all these types of things. So you really dumb it down. A clear call to action. Yes, I want to enter to win. All right, it matches the fact that we say enter to win. All right, so there's just all this congruency going. All right, but then somebody might not be sold yet. They might go, well, where is this winery? And like, why would they be doing sweepstakes? They must have really horrible wine, right? So we need to, again, build trust and authority. Temecula Wine Shop is voted the #1 winery in Southern California. They've been featured in these magazines. We might be thinking, well, where is this winery close by? If this winery was across the country or is like a 5-hour drive, I don't want to go there. So again, we're going to say, hey, we're located just 22 minutes from Carlsbad. Here are the directions. All right. Maybe I'm a wine snob. I only want to go if they have certain types of wines. I only go wine tasting if I get cheese and crackers with it. So let's talk about all the different things. Here's the different wine tasting we have. We have the different rooms. We have the premium wines. Okay, cool. They also have food. Now I'm willing to go. All right, those are pieces of information that, again, might have converted for some people if it was missing. Again, if this is such an award-winning winery, why are they doing a sweepstakes? Well, they're doing a sweepstakes to help preserve the valley. So for every person who enters, they're making a contribution to the San Diego Natural Preservation Society. All right. And so now we go, oh, I really like this company. They're keeping our, I'm definitely going now, even if I don't win, they're giving back. All right. So again, a lot of psychology and stuff here as well. Justify the offer, the location. All right. Now I know they're local. All right. Now I know it's only 10 minutes away. Right. Reviews, actual screenshots. So that we can see that they're legitimate, and then we end with the exact same call to action as the top, so that, again, there's congruency, like literally word for word, so that people go, okay, I really understand what I'm signing up for, and I trust this. Okay, so people click to enter, and write name, email, telephone number, and then they would go to the thank you page. All right, and so those are the elements, guys, of a landing page. This thing does rate about 42%. And it's just those little nuances that make all the difference in the world. It's really quite amazing to see how those small changes can make such a big difference. So guys, what I want to ask you right now, and first off, I want to preference by saying we have a ton more training to come, a ton. So we're just getting started here. But I want to ask you guys this question, right? Wouldn't it be easier to just copy and paste proven and successful templates, right? Copy and paste the Facebook ad, copy and paste the targeting, copy and paste the creative offers, literally copy and paste the funnel, the actual landing page, just swap out the logo, right? So Simon did this, right? Simon decided, I want the copy and paste way to do this, all right? And what Simon did is he generated 17 leads for a local client of his in 3 days. 4 of those leads became, I'm sorry, 6 of them became clients. So it literally is underlined here. 6 out of 17 leads became clients within 3 days of running his first running his first campaign using our these instructions that I've given you guys so far. All right, and at the top, it was really funny because Simon asked him, he's like, John, those are outrageous results. Do you have a lot of experience with Facebook ads? And what John actually said is, I've been trying Facebook ads for 2 years. I've taken several courses and they've never worked. I just followed Dino's instructions and all of a sudden, instantly, everything's converting. All right, and so the copy and pasting and the strategies here, guys, they absolutely work. John did the exact same thing too. He goes, man, you've simplified the learning curve to just copy and paste. Jeremiah did. He crushed his first Facebook ad campaign ever with no online experience. And he's like, I just did what you said and hit publish. So that goes on. And so guys, I want to introduce you to, real quick before we get into more training, I want to introduce you guys to the 5 client challenge, which is our copy and paste Facebook ads program and system. All right, and for example, if you guys are wondering, is this legitimately like copy and paste? Susan here, first ad campaign, 73 leads at 63 cents a lead for a weight loss clinic. Those are valuable leads for a weight loss clinic. All right, so the 5 client challenge, guys, I want to give you everything so that you just plug and play, so that you don't have to try and A/B test the creative, the ad copy, and everything else. I want to hand it all over to you so that you just plug it in and boom, you get results like all the testimonials that we've shown you. And we actually have hundreds of others that are just, you'd get bored of them. But here's what the 5 client challenge is real quick, guys, before more training. Module number 1, we're going to show you how to master the sales psychology so you can turn any prospect into a client without selling. So we're going to show you guys how to land clients. Module 2, we're going to show you more client getting strategies so that you can sign clients with the snap of a finger. And then module 3, guys, is we basically give you the copy and paste system to run Facebook ads for local business and generate them a ton of leads right out of the gate. All right, and so not only do we give you like the funnels, the ad copy, the targeting to use, the offers to use, we'll walk you through Ads Manager as well. All right, so that you can understand how it works, because there's so many cool things inside Ads Manager that new advertisers and even experienced ones don't even know exist. And when we show you those little features that exist, it gives you the unfair advantage over 99% of your competition. All right, it makes a massive difference. So we'll show you Ads Manager. All right, but this is what the library kind of looks like, guys. We make it super, super easy to follow. Like the first video is how to grow your agency. The second one's like an intro to the psychology and Facebook's algorithm. And we walk you through like the basic targeting that you need to know. Another module is the client campaign setup. So, we give you the cheat sheets. So you know exactly how to onboard your clients, get the pixel installed, and then be up and running. We show you in the next module, module 3, 5 different ways to get clients. Several of which you don't even need any money. They're free ways to get clients. We actually show you those. And then this is the big one, guys. Module 5, we introduce you guys to our highest converting funnel, and then we give you the ad copy for it, the targeting for it, and the offer for it. All right, so we give it all to you in just 4 simple videos, and you literally plug it in, guys, and you're good to go. All right, so like Dom did, he plugged it in. He goes, Dino, this isn't a course, this is a life-changing business in a box. In 3 days, he generated 396 leads. John Young, 18 leads at $3 a pop. All right, and of those 18 leads, 4 of them converted to customers for his clients, right? That's really important too. We have strategies so that you don't just generate leads, you generate quality leads that actually become customers for your clients. Really important. That I'm a huge advocate of making sure you get your clients results, guys. And this stuff absolutely works. Harry here, he brought in 11 new customers, his first ever Facebook ad campaign. First ever Facebook ad campaign. And those aren't leads, 11 new customers in his first ever Facebook ad campaign. He said, shout out to Dino, brought it, now I'm upselling my client to SEO because they love me and trust me so much. All right, and so guys, that's one of the things we like to do. We lead with Facebook ads. If you're an SEO expert or if you're doing some other services, it's much easier to sell Facebook ads and then we upsell to SEO because SEO is still valuable. It's just tougher to sell on the on the front end. So that's what Terry's doing. He's like, now I'm upselling this client to SEO because I have their trust. Chase Flanders, 24 dental leads and 2 patients in just 14 days. First ever ad campaign as well. The average lifetime value of a dental patient is like, in the US, it's between $6,000 and $8,000. So he basically generated his client over $10,000 here in 14 days. Makes it very easy for him to charge his dental client $2,000 to $3,000 a month. All right, so guys, we do want you to have the 5 client challenge today, but we have a ton more training that I'm going to get into. I just wanted to give you guys a sneak peek of what that is before we get into some more stuff. All right, and so you're probably again thinking, yeah, Dino, I want more training, I want more stuff. How do we get clients though? Right, we need to tackle that part. How do we get clients? Well, you've heard of the foot in the door method before. So now we want to introduce you guys to the pixel in the door method. All right. So here is something that is absolutely crazy, guys. When we're talking about the unsaturated niche, choosing an unsaturated niche, 97% of local businesses are not running Facebook ads right now. Okay, you might be familiar, you might get bombarded yourself with Facebook ads because you're a marketer. So you got other marketers showing their Facebook ads to you, right? You're going to see a ton of that. Most people though that are running Facebook ads are either marketers selling a course or they're e-com experts selling their Shopify products. Okay, the fact is local businesses have not caught on yet. They just don't know. They don't know they can run Facebook ads. Very few of them do. All right, and so I want to show you how easy it is to pick up one of these local businesses as a client. There is a free Google Chrome plugin, guys, called the Facebook Pixel Helper. All right, it tells you whether there's a pixel on any website you visit. All right, so this is what our agency has been doing to land clients, guys. Let's see, we'll basically do this here because I know everybody loves the dental niche, so we'll keep it here. Basically, the way our agency has been landing clients the last several years is we do a Google search in the niche we want to work in. Okay, we can do Encinitas Dentist, and then we come down and we look at these websites here one by one. And I'm going to click on this website. And we're going to use the free Google Chrome plugin to see if this website has a Facebook pixel installed. Okay, now the reason we want to know if this website has a pixel installed is that's step 1 when you run Facebook ads. The very first thing you do is you install the Facebook tracking pixel. All right, the Facebook tracking pixel is like Google Analytics. Without it, you're kind of flying blind. All right, and so here in my browser in the top right is the Facebook Pixel Helper. All right, so again, you can download this for free in the Google Chrome store. This is actually developed by Facebook. And we can see these guys are ranking #1 in Google in this city, right? But look, they don't have, it says no pixels found. They don't have a Facebook pixel. So guys, at the very minimum, these guys should be running Facebook retargeting ads. All right, because they're probably getting a lot of nice organic traffic. They're ranking well. They should be running retargeting ads to everybody that says, hey, come back for your teeth whitening or come back for happy hour. We're hosting a happy hour at the local restaurant. There's a million different offers and creative things these guys can do. They should be running retargeting ads to everybody who visits their website because, again, people that visit this website are most likely looking for a new dentist, right? They're not doing that. And so what we would do, guys, is we go, okay, they're not running Facebook ads. They should be. All right, we would go to their contact us page and we would try and find an email. Okay, here's an email. All right, and then we would email these guys and we would say, hey, Dr. Coffee, I noticed you guys are ranking well, but you don't have the Facebook pixel installed. You should be running retargeting ads, right? And we would make our email pitch to them. All right, and we would do this over and over and over again, guys. And it's really crazy when you go through these search results, you're going to find the majority of these businesses are not running Facebook ads. All right, it's absolutely insane. Now, what's even crazier, right? For any of you guys out there who still love SEO, and again, we still love SEO. We still sell SEO. We just sell Facebook ads first because it allows us to say, hey, we'll get you leads in 24 hours, right? That's our unique selling proposition. And once the business trusts us, we upsell them to SEO. Now, what you guys can do, that's kind of a cool trick, is you can come down to people that aren't ranking well. All right, so we can come down, like we can even go to like page 2 of Google. All right, and we can click on these guys' websites. All right, and because we know they would make both a great Facebook ad client and an SEO client. All right, like Dr. Tran here, right? We can land them as a Facebook ad client, and then we can say, hey, Dr. Tran, like let's get your Google rankings up as well. We'll knock you to page 1, and it's not going to be much work for us because he's sitting at the top of page 2, right? So we can just knock him to page 1 very, very easily. And now Dr. Tran is paying us twice as much because he's paying us for Facebook ads and SEO. So kind of a cool strategy, guys. But as you go through, and you can go through all different types of niches, you're just gonna find, let's try like Los Angeles yoga, that the majority of these businesses, guys, they just don't have the Facebook pixel installed. And you can go through them like one by one. But really what you will find is that 97% of these local businesses just don't have the Facebook pixel installed. And so that's our foot in the door method, is that we locate the businesses that don't have Facebook ads, we reach out to them and say, hey, we can help you out with your Facebook ads, and we land them as clients. Now, real quickly, let me show you guys this too. And this is why it's so easy to land Facebook ad clients, but we can do Facebook, I think it's library, Facebook business library. It's Facebook business library, but Facebook, guys, has an ad library, right? And what that basically means is it's ad transparency for everybody. All right, they're doing this for privacy rules. The reason this is really cool, all right, is we can spy on anybody's Facebook ads. All right, we don't know if they're working or not, but we can spy on them. So we can do, like, let's real quick, we'll just spy on like Ty Lopez's Facebook ads. And let's see, it's not gonna do Ty Lopez. Let's try this one. Let's see, these guys aren't running Facebook ads. Are they running Facebook ads in Australia? Okay, here's a Facebook ad these guys are running in Australia. Okay, Best Street Dental. But literally anybody who's running Facebook ads, you can use ads library to see what their Facebook ads are. Now the reason that's really cool, is, let's see, if we go back to this example, I'll show you this here. I'll show you what we can do. Sincare Smiles, okay, they're paying for, this is actually a sponsored ad at the top of the snack pack here. But if we click on their website, let's see if they're running, if they have the Facebook pixel installed. Okay, so Sinclair Smiles, guys, look, when we check our Google Chrome plugin, the Facebook pixel helper, it says 1 pixel found. All right, so yeah, 1 pixel found on this website. So these guys, it makes sense, right? They're on top of their marketing. All right, they're paying for AdWords. All right, they have the Facebook pixel installed. They actually have the nicest looking website, so we can tell like these guys are marketing savvy, which is why they actually are one of the few websites in this niche that has the Facebook pixel installed. Now the reason that's cool is because we can go back to Encinitas Dental Care, and we can go, hey, like, or we can go back to Dr. Coffee, and we can say, hey, Dr. Coffee, your biggest competitor, Sinclair Smiles, is running Facebook ads right now. All right, here's a sample of their Facebook ad, right? We can literally give a screenshot of the Facebook ad that Sinclair Smiles is running, and then we can say to Dr. Coffee, would you like us to run these Facebook ads and generate new patients for you as well? And when you say that, guys, because people are, especially business owners, are competitive, right? Dr. Coffee is going to be like, hell yeah. Like if they're doing it, I want to do it as well. All right, and so it's pretty cool that you can spy on Facebook ads for every business that's running them, because that's ammunition for you to go to a potential client and say, hey, we can do this for you as well. All right, so I just wanted to sneak in that tidbit for you there, guys. But to summarize this, guys, right, the strategy to get clients, the pixel in the door strategy. We're going to visit our websites in the niche that we want to work in. We're going to locate the websites that are missing the Facebook pixel. All right, we're going to find their contact information on their website, and then we're going to draft an email to them, and we're going to outreach to them, and we're going to try and pitch them and set up a phone call to sell them on our services. All right, and so that's the process that our agency's been using for several years, and it works like incredibly well. Again, there's not enough business out. There's so much business out there. We can't even handle that volume of clients. There's 500,000 new local businesses every single month, right? There's no way we can land them all, and so this is why we're able to show these strategies off, is because there's so much demand to be had. So guys, let me ask you this question. Do you see how powerful these strategies and techniques are so far? All right, just throw a yes or yes I do in the chat box if you guys see how these different strategies, how like differentiating your offer, how making the, writing the ad copy a certain way makes a massive difference. All right, so I'm seeing yes, yep, yes I do. Awesome, yep. All right, Bob says just why. Bob's funny. Okay, cool, yeah. So this stuff is super powerful, guys. But what we want to show you is we want to make this client getting strategy better, okay? We want to systemize it more, all right? Because it absolutely works. It's worked for everybody you see in the screenshots, but again, we still want to make it better and better and better. So what we did, guys, is that process of landing clients, we automated it with a custom built software exactly for this strategy. All right, it is really awesome. Now, this software, all right, is built by Todd Spears and Herc Magnus. Okay, you heard about them at the start, at the very start. These guys have built several multi-million-dollar softwares that everybody uses. In particular, you guys will probably recommend or recognize Project Supremacy quite a bit. But these guys just build the best of the best softwares, okay? And they automated the process of getting clients based on the strategy we just showed you. All right, so I want to introduce you to something really cool, guys. Want to introduce you to Pixel Scout. All right, so what is Pixel Scout and what does it do? Well, number one, it's going to find in any niche of your choosing, in any country of your choosing, it's going to find local sites that have and do not have the Facebook pixel installed. All right, so it's going to identify all of the potential prospects for us. All right, it's also going to find the contact information of all of those businesses so that we don't have to look for it on their website, or we don't have to visit websites one by one. It's going to do all this with like 3 clicks of the mouse. All right, and then number 3, it's going to automate the creation of a custom report for these local businesses. All right, so rather than manually creating an audit report, I know a lot of people do like SEO audit reports or Facebook ad audit reports. It's going to manually do that for us. So basically, it does everything for us with a couple clicks of the mouse. So what else can Pixel Scout do? It has a ton of cool features. Like one, we just talked about, it's going to identify, right, hundreds of websites in the niche of our choosing, tell us whether they actually have the Facebook pixel, whether they're a prospect. All right, but it's also going to tell us whether they have, it's going to check for an AdWords tracking script. That way we know if they're a potential AdWords client. It's going to check Google Analytics so we know whether they need help getting analytics installed, right? It's going to check whether they have claimed their Google My Business account, right? Whether they're set up and optimized for local SEO and for ranking in the snack pack. All right, that's huge. That's awesome, right? It's going to check if they have a SSL certificate installed. All right, that's important for SEO. It's going to check if they have a schema installed properly, right? That's an SEO sell as well. Also, it's going to check if they have Open Graph. So if you're familiar with that, that's coding that's really important for SEO rankings in addition. So literally with a few clicks, it's going to tell us everything we need to know about our prospects. And that way we can choose the right businesses to land. Because what we're after, guys, is we want to land a client that we can sell Facebook ads to, right? And we can upsell to SEO, and we can upsell to AdWords. Those are how you get the bigger clients paying you $3,000 to $7,000 a month, is you have more services to bring to them. So we want to know who our right clients are. All right, but it's not done. Pixel Scout, because these guys are such great software developers, Pixel Scout automates creating a report based on what features are missing on that website. All right, it connects directly with our Gmail account or Microsoft account. It works globally in any country. It will even scan the yellow pages for businesses. Some businesses are actually listed in the yellow pages and are buried in Google. All right, and then Pixel Scout includes from our agency the proven email outreach templates. All right, and with a few clicks from inside the dashboard of Pixel Scout, we can send outreach emails to our clients with an automated report attached. All right, really, 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 really crazy. So, all right, let's take a look real quick at a live demo of how Pixel Scout works, okay? So I'm logged into Pixel Scout right now, and one of the reasons I love this, guys, because I'm just the ad agency guy, so I figured out this cool client getting strategy, and Todd and Herk are the ones who built and automated our entire agency's process to land clients, and that's what Pixel Scout is. But the reason I love this, guys, is because it's simple to use, very simple. Up here for keyword, you can choose whatever niche you wanna, whatever you do. So let's just say we'll do plumbing in Dallas. Okay, plumbing in Dallas. And so that basically we want to scan Google for plumbing companies in Dallas, Texas. So on the right hand side, again, we can choose what country we're in. We do the states. We can choose how many results we want. I'll say I want 50 results, and I'll push begin search. All right, now when I do that, what Pixel Scout's doing, we can see here's my entry. It takes about 60 seconds, but it's going to come back with all of the results for this particular keyword and niche. All right, so let me show you guys, because this one's already loaded up. Let's see, let me show you guys this other one we did for like microblading niche. All right, so I want to show you, here are the results in the microblading niche for New York City, guys. This is just evidence that these local businesses aren't running Facebook ads. So microblading in New York City. This result right here, Amy Kendall, she doesn't, this big X means she doesn't have a Facebook pixel installed. All right, we can see she has an SSL certificate, she has Open Graph, but look, she doesn't have Google Analytics installed, and she doesn't have Google Maps installed on her website, so she could potentially be an SEO client as well as a Facebook ad client. Let's see, BrowMuse here, they don't have Google Analytics, Schema, or Google Maps, and they don't have the Facebook pixel, so there's a potential client, right? And it's really cool, the contact details are right here listed for us. I just click, and look, there's their email, there's their phone numbers, right? There's even their contact page. So for these guys, let's just say, boom, I want to land them as a client. I'm just going to click on create a report, and it's going to open up this report wizard. Now, the reason this is so cool is already at the top, it's pulled in the email addresses to this business. All right, so I'm just going to input the business's name, BrowMuse. I want to send this email through my Gmail account, so I'm just going to click on Gmail. All right, and I can type in my message, my email outreach message here, and I can push send. Now, what I can also do, though, guys, is I can use templates. All right, so here are pre-built templates down here on the left. So I can just click to add this template, and boom, it's already pre-populated. All right, so I don't even have to spend time to write the email. All right, so here's the email subject, microblading question, and there's dynamic fields to this actual software, so it makes it feel personalized. So it says, hi there, we visited your website. It's going to pull in their website, and we had a few questions. All right, and then it can pull in whatever we want here. We can say, hey, are you taking on new clients at this time? We have a few questions. You know, we noticed this was missing on your website. Would you like us to send you a report? So one of the things I can add here as a short code is a report URL. So I'll just show you guys this right there. So would you like us to send you a report? Or we can say right here, click here for your free audit report. All right, and so we can have this pull in what's going to be a dynamic report for them. All right, so we can save this, and then what we can do, guys, is we can actually preview the report that would be sent to them. All right, so if we were to send this this client a report, when they open it up, it's going to tell them everything that's happening. All right, so here it's customized, so it pulls in their actual title tag in their website, so they know that this is for them, Brow Muse. It says you don't have a Facebook pixel. This is completely white labeled, so you can have your agency name up here, your name up here, your email up here. They can change the language of it if they want. We can even include on the left-hand side what we want to include in this report, so I can completely customize this report. All right, but now they can hover over and they can go, damn, I don't have Google Analytics. Like, damn, I don't have Google Ads tracking. I don't have schema, right? So they can literally get information on why they don't have these things. And what is right here that is so cool, guys, is an actual white labeled, it's actually a white labeled explainer video, okay, that introduces people to why Facebook ads are so powerful and why they need to be running them. All right, so this real quickly, the client can go, okay, that we can pre-sell them on Facebook ads. They have their ability to watch the video. And then if they like what they see in our audit report, they can click here to resolve these issues, and they can basically fill in their information. So already it's pre-populated with their website, but maybe this is the owner of the business and they want to give us their cell phone number and their personal email now, and they're going to fill out this information. And now the clients are chasing us rather than us chasing them, right? So you can just sit back and let the clients fill out their information and contact you. And those ones that contact you back, they're basically ready to go. All right. And so it's super, super powerful how Pixel Scout works like that. But I want to show you guys down here, Brow Muse, I can choose to send this email. I can schedule it for a future date if I want to send this out, because maybe I want to wait till it's not a weekend. There's a lot of different options on what I can do. We can see here when you send an email, it's going to light up green so that you know that you've already sent that email out to that potential client. But it's really, really powerful to do, guys, because the templates are all in here. So you just grab the template that you want to use for your outreach email. You send that client an outreach email. It has the built-in report, so they see what's wrong with their website. And then all of a sudden they can contact you back, or you can leave your phone number in there, and then they can give you a call. But basically what Pixel Scout does, guys, is it automates that entire manual process that our agency was using to get clients. And so it's just a complete unfair advantage. There's crazy other things included in here, guys. You can embed tracking scripts in here. We'll get into that at another time, but that's powerful. You can retarget people who open your emails with Facebook ads. The possibilities are endless, and the development of this, it continues to get better and better and better every single week. There's new features being added to it. So it's super.
For 1 sec.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey guys, it's Herc speaking. I'm one of the developers of this. The other thing, and we don't have a lot of time, so we obviously can't show every feature, but on the left menu, there is a tracking. This is something we just released recently. The tracking was a member request. They wanted to have a quick way to look at what emails they were sending out to their clients. So now let's say you're sending 20, 30 prospect emails a day. The tracking will show you what emails were sent, what emails were opened, and what links were clicked, so that you'll know the difference between the clients who didn't open your email, or who read your email, or who even clicked on the link to see a custom report. And then you can follow up with all the really hot prospects. So if they opened it and clicked on the link, they're a really hot prospect, and you have the ability to follow up with them as well. So it's that just got released a little while ago, and people are loving that one.
Yeah, and that's huge, guys, because the follow-up is huge. The follow-up is always huge for our agency and for our members and stuff like that. But when you follow up, you get even more closes, and so that feature was needed. And Herc and Todd are so awesome; they got it developed fast. So it's just incredible to see. Well, it's incredible to automate this entire client getting process, but with these features in here, to the tracking scripts and being able to run retargeting ads to people that open your emails and stuff like that, it literally puts client getting on absolute steroids. And again, just because for the sake of time, we're not going to go through all the features, but that is in a nutshell how easy it is to use Pixel Scout. And I just want to show you guys really quick. Again, if I go back to the search results here, microblading is when you do semi-permanent tattoos on people's eyebrows. It's like a $600 to $1,000 procedure. These are great clients to have, and we can look here, guys. And these are all the businesses in New York City. All right, we're in a major city that don't have the Facebook Pixel installed. Okay, there's a ton of them that don't need almost the entire screen here. None of these guys have a Facebook Pixel installed, and so that's why we're saying Facebook ads is just a gold mine in the local space, because these local businesses just have not caught on to it yet. They just have not yet. And it's amazing to see how many of these businesses aren't even claimed on Google Maps yet. But all of this is done right from the dashboard. So it's just a huge time saver and a huge unfair advantage. And so it's pretty awesome that these guys were able to develop something like that based on the client getting strategies that we were implementing at our agency. Now, so what I want to show you guys real quick, guys, is just some real Pixel Scout users. So Aaron Webb tested this thing out, and he goes, "This thing works for real. This is not a game. This works." Had my first phone call, and boom, he ended up landing a client from her there. Tucker Coffee, guys, emailed 41 potential clients. 10 of them responded, and he closed 2 clients so far tonight. It took him 30 minutes to copy and paste. Guys, he landed 2 clients in 30 minutes. 2 clients in 30 minutes, right? In absolute insanity. He's like, I just got to drop some Pixel Scout results. Rigo Gomez says, took me less than 30 minutes to send out 20 reports. And he's thinking of white labeling this to other agencies because he was spending so much time manually putting together audit reports for potential clients. Pixel Scout does makes a digitalized audit report that is interactive for your clients, much better than just a PDF that they have to download from your email, right? It's much more powerful. And so Rigo's saving a ton of time there. Kai here, he just jumped on board, and he has had a ton of replies from his first round of emails. And let's see, Jonathan on the right says he closed his first Pixel Scout client on Facebook ads management, and then month 2 he's starting SEO. All right, and Dave Clark says the response back to his inbox is insane. So he's getting all the responses to his inbox of these businesses wanting to learn more. Paul Lees, he's had 3 or 4 responses. One of those has progressed. He's getting ready to land a client here. That was March 18th. March 15th, Bijana tested this out because this is new, guys. This is a newer software. She just tested this out, and immediately she sent out 10 emails and immediately got 4 responses back. All right, Paul Lee says I landed an attorney from the Pixel Scout outreach. So, guys, again, it's like between 96 and 98% of these. For local businesses, guys, we have to realize, right, they're not running Facebook ads, but what's crazier than that is that we need to understand conversion rates online. All right, 98% of website visitors do not convert. That's just the industry standard across the board. So if you're working with an attorney, right, and they have 1,000 visitors, 900, it's going to be, I can't do math right now, that was a bad example. It's going to be a lot. 98% of them aren't going to convert. All right, and so that's really important to know. All right, the reason that's important to know is because retargeting ads are an absolute must. All right, it doesn't matter what business you're approaching. Every single local business, every single business that is selling something must be running Facebook retargeting ads. Okay, it's the highest converting type of ad to run. Because people spend the most time on Facebook, and it is super inexpensive because the audience is really small. It's really defined. People have been to your website. All right, and so guys, Facebook retargeting ads is another avenue to increase your revenue, grow your retainers, kind of grow your agency. And we made selling Facebook retargeting ads so simple that these guys could essentially do it themselves. All right, and so if you can copy and paste, you will get results. It's if you can implement, right? You will get results. So if you guys think that Pixel Scout is an unfair advantage and is absolutely awesome so far, go ahead and type a yes in the chat box for us. I'm just gonna pull this up, saying, yep, yeah, I got it now. I see the power of this. Awesome, exciting. All right. So yeah, it's definitely an unfair advantage, guys, because we've been doing this for years. We were doing it the manual way. And so for that reason, we're really excited to present to you an amazing 1-2 punch combo. All right. So normally this stuff is sold separately, but we have a cool 1-2 combo for you guys that will, again, give you a complete unfair advantage to landing clients and growing your agency. All right. And so that's the 5-client challenge, which is the copy and paste Facebook ads program, right? The copy and paste Facebook ads program, but we also want to throw in Pixel Scout, which is the automated client getting software, because the two of them together allows you to, 1, automate your client getting, and then 2, copy and paste your way to running successful Facebook ads. It literally makes it a business in a box, which is why we decided it would be a good partnership. So what you guys would essentially get is the 5-client challenge, right? We're going to give you the ad copy to use, the targeting to use, the funnel to use, the offers to use. So you just plug and play away, right? You don't have to guess. You won't need to A/B test, right? It'll literally be out of the box, ready to go. It's why we have so many reviews and testimonials, is because we basically have done it for you. Our agency is always testing and is always doing it, and that's what you guys would get, is a complete done for you solution. All right, but you would also get Pixel Scout, so you can automate the ability to land your clients, right? So with Pixel Scout is what's really nice about Pixel Scout, guys. It's a software, but it's not. We don't want to charge you monthly for it. Okay, so it works on a credit system. All right, and so when you get Pixel Scout, you're gonna get all of the features included. There's literally no upsells. All of the features included, and you're gonna be able to get. You're gonna receive 750 credits, which is equal to 7,500 results. All right, that means that you get results and you get the prospect 7,500 clients. All right, so when you prospect at that volume of 7,500 potential businesses, right, you're gonna most likely land several clients from that. All right, it's just a simple numbers game. So we wanted to make sure that this was an easy ROI for everybody. We're gonna get all the features of Pixel Scout. All right, the features on the right are normally an additional price. Like if you wanted to do the schema check, the Google Pixel check, if you wanted to have a custom report editor, all those features you would have in the past had to pay future for or additional for, those are all completely included. All right, and so Pixel Scout with the 750 credits and all the pro upgrades. All right, normally Pixel Scout with 750 credits is $597. Normally the pro upgrades is worth $197. All right, and again, just to put into perspective, 750 credits, that basically means 7,500 businesses. So you're going to be able to generate a report and send emails and connect with 7,500 businesses. All right, so
Hey,
basically,
can you just back up one slide? I just want to just really talk about credits for a second, because some people might be wondering why 750 credits turns to 7,500 results. And the way it works, guys, is one credit is basically a keyword search. So if you search for something like plumber in Dallas, it's going to go out and scrape the first page of Google, which has 10 results on it. And typically, like Dino said, like 80 to 90 or 8 or 9 of those results will not have a Facebook pixel, which makes them a qualified prospect to you, right? So you can also say, I want to spend 10 credits for the same keyword, and that'll just dig deeper into Google. It'll go now 10 pages, which is 100 results. So the simplest way to think of it, each one credit you spend will search 10 results or 1 page of Google.
awesome. Yeah, and Herc explains that one better than me, but that's spot on, guys. Is it's just how many pages you want to go deep in Google. So what most people do, right, is they just do a couple of different searches in their target niche and you know, 7 to 10 different cities. All right, and that's how they're landing their clients there. But yeah, guys, so yeah, that's how the credit system works. We can answer any other questions you guys might have on that, but basically just know you'll be able to look at results for 7,500 potential businesses with the Pixel Scout credit system, and that way you're not charged monthly for it. But basically in our offer, guys, you guys get it all. So you're gonna get the 5 client challenge, the copy and paste Facebook ads program, $597 value. You're gonna get the awesome Pixel Scout software with 750 credits. All right, so that's gonna automate your ability to get clients. That's a $597 value. You're gonna get all the Pixel Scout Pro upgrades so you can have custom reports, and that includes future upgrades, right? You're not gonna get charged for future upgrades. That's all included. So that's a $197 value. So the value, guys, of all the training and the software to go with it and the upgrades is $1,391. And we want to make this clear, guys. There's no reoccurring billing, right? This is a one-time price. There's not any OTOs. There's no upgrades or upsells. All right, so everything is included. All right, this is full pricing. This is the value of it is $1,391. That is not the final price we're going to offer it to you. But we want to ask you guys. A question here. How much will you charge your first client to get results for them in 24 hours? All right, so go ahead and let's use the chat box and let us know like what your this is basically what your comfort level is at. If you're going to run Facebook ads for a client, are you going to charge them $500 a month? Are you comfortable charging them $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month? Yeah, go ahead and use the chat box. I see somebody says $750 a month. We got $1,250 a month. Somebody says I charge $1,500 a month currently for Facebook ads. All right, so we're seeing a couple.
$500 a month.
I see $2,500 a month for dentists. Awesome. So yeah, it's whatever your comfort level is at, guys. We'll help you with the pricing if that's something that's important to you. But we want to show you what our members are charging. So Sean charged $1,500 a month for a credit union and $600 a month for a realtor. Jared is charging $4,400 a month. He actually charged $4,400 as a setup fee just to set up the campaign, and then he charged $4,400 monthly. Let's see, we have Alan here. He went with he charged $2,400 a month, and he had his client pay him weekly. That helped the client out just to pay him weekly. It made it seem like a smaller amount, but he's getting $2,500 a month from his client. Now, here's what we've done, guys. We want to get you guys an ROI so that if you just land one client, you get an ROI. So who's ready to see what our pricing is? Our one client to profit pricing, which means if and when you land one client, you instantly have made your money back and then some. So just type in "show me" into the chat box here. All right, people are excited to see what our one client to profit pricing is. Okay, cool. Somebody says this is getting so hyped up, I can't stand it. All right, awesome, guys. So again, our goal, right, is to make this so that if you and when you land a client, you instantly get an ROI, and we want to have that happen within 7 days. All right, and so guys, here is our one client pricing, right? The total value of everything is $1,391. Our special live only on the webinar offer, all right, is you can get the 5 client challenge and Pixel Scout client getting software and the pro upgrades for only $597 when you use our coupon code. All right, now normally, guys, this is all sold for $997. Again, today on the webinar, it's $597, but you have to use the coupon code Oxygen VIP. All right, and this is available for the first 50 people who hop on board. All right, Oxygen VIP, that's going to instantly save you $400. All right, and the way you redeem, guys, is you go to pixelscout.io/yes. pixelscout.io/yes. All right, and what you're going to see on that page is you're going to see everything reiterated here. What's included in the 5-client challenge, what's included in Pixel Scout, what's included in the pro upgrades. All right, you're going to see the normal price. All right, and you just have to enter in this coupon code Oxygen VIP, and that will actually show you guys. That will drop the price down to $597. All right. Herc, do you think I should take them over to that URL?
Just go to the next slide.
All right. So guys, that's right. I almost forgot here, but we do have some webinar super bonuses. Okay. So if you purchase Pixel Scout in the 5-client challenge right now, we're going to throw in an additional 250 credits to you. Okay. So that's a $187 value. All right. And so what that basically means, guys, is if you purchase today, right now on the webinar, right, you're getting 1,000 credits total, which means you get to prospect 10,000 different businesses. All right, 10,000 different businesses, I can tell you, because we use Pixel Scout all the time. That will last you a very, very, very long time. And as long as you're using it correctly, you will land several clients from that. All right, so the credit system is bumped up as a webinar only bonus right now. Okay, so that's only on the webinar right now. All right, you can get that at pixelscout.io/yes. But we have actually some crazy bonuses today. For first 50 people only, again, you're going to get $400 off by using the coupon code Oxygen VIP. All right, so that's a fast action bonus, guys. All right, so that's to the first 50 people only. All right, so make sure if you want the $400 off, make sure you hop on that quickly. Oxygen VIP when you go to checkout, and you'll instantly see $400, the $400 credit. All right, so that's fast action bonus number 1. We have another one though. Fast action bonus number 2 for the first 50 people only is we'll let you see inside a $10,000 a day Facebook ad campaign. All right, and so this was with a particular client of ours, a local client of ours. And in 24 hours, we helped them make $10,000. So we want to reveal to you exactly what we did in that particular campaign. So you can see the ads, you can see the offer, and you can see exactly the targeting, what we did to generate $10,000 in a day for a local client. All right, so that's normally a $597 value. People come to us all the time and purchase one-off case studies from us because they want to learn what we're doing in a certain niche. So it is really valued at that amount. That's for the first 50 people only. You'll get to see that killer case study. All right, but we want to make you this even more valuable for you guys, so we have more stuff to give away. We actually have 4 more bonuses that are included in the 5-client challenge. All right. Bonus number 1 is what we call the luxury funnel. All right, the luxury funnel is basically a killer sweepstakes funnel. It's very similar to the one that you saw in the demo when we were looking at the winery. All right, we're gonna have a really high converting sweepstakes funnel, and I can tell you sweepstakes funnels work like gangbusters in the local niche. And so again, we'll give you that actual funnel that our agency has used to generate thousands of leads for local businesses. All right, so all you'll have to do with that funnel is plug it in, switch out the logo for your client, and basically it's ready to go. So you will get that funnel 100% for free. That's normally a $597 value. That is a funnel that was custom designed by our team and our designers at our agency, so you're not going to find it anywhere else. I just want to add that in, that it is a funnel that we invented. All right, so that's included as bonus number 1. Bonus number 2, we're going to give you access to 2 different live case studies, okay? And because sometimes people learn differently than others, all right? And so if you want to see over the shoulder, like if you want to watch me set up the campaigns and see how we optimize different things and see how we test different ads and do different things like that, you guys will get access to those case studies. They are both killer case studies. So that's a $597 value because, again, you get to see exactly how our agency operates and sets things up right from the get-go. Because, again, we do primarily have an agency that that's the majority of our income. And so it will be very helpful to see how we are actually doing that. So that's a $597 value because you'll get to see behind the scenes of how we operate. Bonus number 3 is a private Facebook mastermind group. All right. This is a $197 value. I'm inside that Facebook group, guys. So are 3 of my team members at the agency. All right. And they run Facebook ads for us and for our clients. All right. So that way, when you're working on Facebook ads, if for some reason you have a question about something or you discover a crazy niche and you need help with it, you have access to coaches to help you with your campaign. All right. That's super, super, super valuable, guys. Because otherwise, if you go get advice in the wrong area, your ads will flop. We're there to make sure that your ads crush it for you and help you in your business. You'll also get to be able to network with everybody else in the actual program, and that's invaluable because business relationships form. All right, so you're going to get the support in the Facebook group. As another bonus, guys, you're going to get access to the Labs Facebook group. All right, so the Lab is a mastermind program that I'm in with 3 of the world's top SEO and lead generation experts. All right, so Matt Diggity, affiliate SEO, one of the best in the world, runs the Chiang Mai SEO conference. Mark Luckenbaugh, you might know him from Local Client Takeover. Brian Willie as well. He's known as a Google local maps expert. And then myself, I'm in there. I teach Facebook ads in there. So you'll get access to our members only Facebook group. That's a $197 value as well. And then as a crazy undescribed bonus, guys, one of the things we do because we like to have a ton of fun is every single week we do something called Spin to Win Wednesdays. All right, and so Spin to Win Wednesdays is where every single week, Tiffany, if you landed a client that week, all right, if you landed a client that week, you get a chance to spin our wheel. All right, Tiffany spins the wheel, and whatever it lands on is the prize that you get. So we give away Amazon gift cards, swag, T-shirts, undisclosed bonuses. We give away bonus credits to Pixel Scout. But that's super, super exciting because every single week we spin that wheel anywhere from 10 to 15 times for different members who have landed a client. So that's just extra motivation and makes it kind of fun. But if you guys needed any more motivation to land a client, you'll get prizes when you land a client as well. So that happens every single Wednesday as in addition to the bonuses here. So to summarize, you really get it all, guys. 5 client challenge, right? Copy and paste Facebook ads. You get to copy our ads, our funnel, our targeting, our offer. You're going to get the client getting software Pixel Scout, plus 1,000 credits if you act today. You're going to get all the pro upgrades of Pixel Scout. You're going to get one of our highest converting sweepstakes funnels. You're going to get our live case studies, access to our members only Facebook group, and access to the Labs Mastermind members only Facebook group. And so when you total that all up, the value is actually $2,979. But again, today, and we have this special going. We have this special going where, right, today with the coupon, you're able to use the coupon code OxygenVIP, and we'll knock $400 off of our regular price. All right, our regular price is $997. All right, there's a lot of training in there, and the software in there is normally expensive as well. So it's normally $997, but when you use that coupon code, it's just $597 today. All right, and this is a webinar only special, live training special. We want to reward people that were here with us today, that interacted with us today. We really appreciate that and always have fun with that. And so this is a kind of a special discount for you, is to get the $597 price point for being here live with us today and hanging out with us today. Now, guys, with that said, to redeem, again, you just go to pixelscout.io/yes, and I think we have some other bonuses that we might be throwing in. Is that something we want to talk about right now, guys?
Yeah, let's do that, because we have a couple of bonuses we want to throw in as well. All right, this is Chris from Traffic Oxygen. And maybe I can do this. I can change my screen to mine real quick just so I can talk about what these bonuses are here. Can I do that? Then I'll change it back, Dino.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me
Right.
do that.
I got it.
All
Okay.
right.
Let me know if you can see my screen. Okay, you should see like a Facebook target on there. Can you guys see that okay? Okay. Let me see here. So what we want to do is we want to sweeten the deal a little bit with a couple of things that we thought would be important that are very congruent to what this offer is. Now, we've been really excited to have Dino come on and talk to you guys about Facebook because one thing that we found in Traffic Oxygen when we're working campaigns is that agencies are not using Facebook to check their traffic to see if things are converting, things like that. Pay-per-click is usually too expensive, so it's not necessarily a great way to test your audiences, but Facebook is for sure. So we love it when agencies run Facebook and their Traffic Oxygen display campaigns simultaneously. So one thing that Facebook has had in a long time, well, they still have it right now, is a limitation on what you can target. Now, a lot of you Traffic Oxygen people are out there targeting conventions, auto dealerships, you're doing restaurants, and I mean, all different types of businesses you guys are targeting out there, but you've not been able to do this on Facebook until now. So you can target right now on Facebook. I don't know if you guys know, but there is a 1 mile radius minimum limitation that you have on Facebook. So what we're going to do as part of this deal today is for those who purchase Pixel Scout and the Facebook training, is we're going to throw in our training on how you can use Facebook and target an individual business, a convention, an auto dealership. So you're only showing Facebook ads to, like, say, a hotel or to a, like, for instance, there's a bunch of different things you can do. Auto dealerships, like I said, restaurants, convention centers, sporting events, like we're going to be using this at Pebble Beach this coming week for the US Open. So this is one of the strategies that we're using. You can do conferences and hotels, like I mentioned, but there's a jillion other places that you can target as well. So if you're looking to target like this, where you want a convention center that's out there and you only want the people at that convention center to see your Facebook ad, then this is something that you're going to want to do. And this is only going to come through for those who purchase Pixel Scout or who have purchased Pixel Scout in the past and are current customers. We will extend it to the current customers as well. So this is something that that you guys you're gonna want to do if you like targeting like we do. Now, another thing that we're going to do too is we're going to throw in some new software that Todd and I have built, and it is a special Chrome extension. Now, a Chrome extension is basically like a little plugin that you put in your Chrome browser that allows you to do things usually on a website or for a website that you're on. Now, so we've built out something that's going to help you with your Facebook. It's going to help you with your retargeting. It's going to help you with just understanding the websites that you're visiting. It works hand in hand with Pixel Scout to uncover things that are on the website that you kind of need to know before you reach out to them. So this is something that we're going to also throw in. And maybe what I can do is just do a quick demo on how this works. And so what I want to do is I just want to go to, let's go to Tempe Dental Care right here. Now this plugin right here, you're going to see the little Traffic Oxygen logo up here. And what it's going to do is it's going to show you some similar things. There's a little bit of overlap with Pixel Scout, but Pixel Scout does things that we don't do here as well. So it works kind of like combined with these two. You can see if they have the Google Tag Manager on here. You can see what type of advertising they're using. In this case, you can see they're doing some pay-per-click, and you can see any analytics that are on here if they have any Facebook stuff that's going on here. They're not doing any Facebook stuff right here, and you can see everything else that they're using. They're using Google Fonts. They're using some GS Tactic or GStatic, whatever that is. It's fonts right here, and some other stuff just to kind of power their website. But basically, and you can see like some of the bigger ones, like here's one from Digital Marketer, if you guys know Ryan Dice and Perry Belcher and all those guys. You can see what they have on their site, what they're using. They're using DoubleClick, they're using some analytics stuff, they're using Facebook, no big shock there, and they're using a ton of other stuff right here. So if you want to kind of a deep dive into what's powering the website, that's what this does right here. We built this so that you could see on here if they have Traffic Oxygen installed, and also the other types of retargeting and things like that. So you can see specifically more types of retargeting that they may be using, like Taboola, Perfect Audience, FuelX, Bing. There's a bunch of others in here. DoubleClick, of course. So we're going to be releasing this to the public for between $47 and $147. So somewhere in that range on July 1st. But for everybody who purchases today, you're going to get a lifetime access to this for no cost, as well as all the updates that go along with it. So just wanted to throw that out there for this. So that's all I had on my side. So back to you, Dino. Actually, as you're jumping back on, Dino, let me make a couple of comments, some observations that I noticed. Like, this training that you went through today was spectacular, especially with the landing page tips that you gave, which were fantastic. So if you guys are having problems with landing pages, you're going to want to stay close to Dino, because he's got some fantastic ideas out there. Also, you can use these same techniques and strategies with all of your Traffic Oxygen campaigns, for the landing pages, for your ads. His Facebook ad ideas are completely transferable to your ads on Traffic Oxygen as well. So by staying close to Dino and getting this training, you can improve all of your Traffic Oxygen campaigns as well. So I just want to kind of mention that. All right, back to you, Dino.
Awesome. Well, yeah, that is super cool. I hadn't the ability to hyper target like that around those conventions and so forth, those events. That is something that we're going to implement over here. So very cool. So yeah, guys. Yeah, basically, again, what we just want to reiterate is that what we were looking to do, right, is just give you guys a total, complete, like, business in a box, right? And so there's really two parts to growing your agency, right? The two things that we've always focused on, right? This is what my mentor told me when I was first getting started. He's like, there's two things you need to master to do well in online marketing. You need to master client acquisition, the ability to get clients. If you know how to always get clients, then you don't have to stress, right? If anything happens, at any point in time, you can go get another client. So that's really important. That also gives you the ability to grow and to scale, because you can start, piling on the number of clients you manage. He's like, so you have to focus on that. He's like, but then you also have to master getting results for your clients. He's like, it's equally important to deliver results for your clients, because then they stay with you for years and years. And then you end up with case studies and referrals from them. And then you build authority, and then you're the go-to agency in your city or in your niche. He's like, so those are the two core components of what you really need to focus on. And he's like, if you have both of those, he's like, you can grow to any size, and you can just have fun with your business, because it alleviates all the stress of income and so forth, because you're literally in the driver's seat. And so that's why we're so excited about this right here, is because Pixel Scout is your client getting software, right? It's how you'll be able to go get clients, right? And then the 5 client challenge is the copy and paste Facebook ads program, where you'll be able to deliver results to your clients. You can confidently say to them, hey, I can get you leads in 24 hours, right? And so it's really the combination package, which we're so excited about, which we use every single day in our agency. And so that's basically what we're offering here today. And like, even if you guys just take the training we gave today and implement that, you'll get results. If you want the shortcut so that you don't have to try and redesign the landing pages, and you don't have to try and come up with the ad copy, you don't have to think and test the different offers and stuff to run, well, then this is the actual shortcut, because we've run hundreds of client campaigns before, so we already know what works, what doesn't, and we're basically turning around and going, here's what works, plug this in, use these outreach templates, you'll get a response. We've tried all the different A/B testing of what emails actually get clients excited and to respond to you. And so basically just turning around and going, here's what is working for us. And so you can just take it and plug it in. And really, I think that's what it's attributing to the number of reviews we have, is that we're not doing anything special. We're just using what's working here and willing to share it. So we're definitely super, super excited about this. One of the things I think we're getting questions on is the coupon code and how that works. So what I will do is I will take you guys over to pixelscout.io/yes, and let me do that. And so I can actually show you guys how that coupon code works. So let me minimize some of this stuff. And we'll go pixelscout.io, yes. All right, so we're just gonna plug that into our browser here. We'll let it load up. And basically what we wanna show you guys is like everything is kind of reiterated as promised right here. So you can click right here if you're ready to go. Otherwise, you can see everything that's included in the 5-client challenge, the different modules that are in there. All the same bonuses are listed here. On the right-hand side, right, we have Pixel Scout as well, the credits that are included, the pro upgrade that's included, access to the mastermind groups. All of this you get instant access to, literally instant access to. You don't need to wait. It'll immediately show up in your email. You'll be able to log in. All the bonuses will be there. Everything's recorded. This isn't one of those things where like a month or two from now we'll get you the rest of the training. Everything is in there, ready to go. All of the fast action bonuses, if you hop on it right away, are listed right here for you. So that's all there. You can welcome to spend time and take a close look at these testimonials that we have here. All right, and as you scroll down, you'll see we have a ton of them. We didn't really go through all of them on the training, but they're all here for you. And so when you're ready to go, you just click, and we'll show you how that the coupon code works. But basically, it's going to ask you to enter in your email, and you can pay with PayPal or credit card. But right here, because the price is normally $9.97, right? But we want to use the coupon code. So it's kind of small, but it's right here underneath. It says have a coupon. All right, and so you're just going to type in right here, if I can spell, Oxygen VIP. I think I spelled that right. And you'll push apply. And it says, congrats, you have just saved some money. Discount price has been updated. So now the price dropped from $997 down to $597. Okay. And so again, you can use PayPal or credit card, whichever you prefer. And then you click here. And as soon as you click there, boom, you basically are going to get those login emails. We have team members standing by that will get you into the mastermind Facebook groups and everything like that. And we're kind of off and running with the actual training. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to pull up the chat thread here, because the other thing that we're looking to do is we want to hang out with you guys. So any questions you guys have, whether it's about the offer, whether it's about Facebook ads in general, maybe you have a question about Pixel Scout, feel free to ask any and all questions. I'm happy to chat with you guys. And let's see what we have. We have a couple questions coming in. Vita says, what do we do if we already have Pixel Scout? And
yeah, that's a good question. Maybe I can jump in real quick. So if you guys already have Pixel Scout, just from our side, you already qualify for all of the Traffic Oxygen bonuses. So if you already have Pixel Scout, go ahead and put your name in right now, and we'll recognize that. And any of the bonuses that we have, we'll send out to you guys as well.
Awesome. What a stand-up guy right there. Just for being on, Vita, you're getting the bonuses, which is
That's
very
right.
cool. Let's see. Paul says, is the 5cc, does it only work for specific niches? If so, what niches? That's a great question, Paul. So the 5-client challenge, guys, the copy and paste Facebook ads, it works in 99% of niches. I'll tell you the niches it doesn't work in. because otherwise it works in every single other niche. The main niches it doesn't work in is with attorneys. All right, so attorneys are just a little bit different. Facebook ads still work for attorneys, but that is a more complex particular campaign. And so that's like the primary niche it doesn't work in. We've seen it work with contractors, real estate agents, gyms, dentists, hair salons, nail salons, chiropractors, like go on and on, bounce. We've seen it work for mini golf, putt golf places, wineries. I could go on and on. It works in almost every single niche. Attorneys are different because of the regulations around being an attorney, the legalities there. Now, with that said, if you want to work with attorneys, there's training inside Pixel Scout that we didn't even discuss today. Inside Pixel Scout, we have separate Facebook ad training, and where we teach you how to run Facebook retargeting ads. And retargeting ads work beautifully for attorneys. And the reason is that attorneys spend upwards of $10,000 to $20,000 a month on Google AdWords or on SEO. And so, but they're not running retargeting ads. And so they spend all this money to get web traffic, and they don't even retarget to increase conversions. So there's training on that. So I almost forgot to kind of mention that. That wasn't really in the slide deck, but there is a complete training inside Pixel Scout on how to set up and run Facebook retargeting ads as well. Great question. Let's see. I think we covered Don's there. Let's see. Les says, all right, let's see. Covered that one. Brian has a question. We get access to Traffic Oxygen as an agency, correct?
Let me take that one on my side. I'll work with him on the outside there.
All right.
Let's see here.
Steve says, will it work for a plastic surgeon? That's a great one as well. It will work for plastic surgeons. Yep. What's in the 5 client challenge will work for plastic surgeons. That's a great niche. Very, 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 very good niche. I will say plastic surgeons, you'll still find plenty of them that are not running Facebook ads, because plastic surgeons are so on top of their marketing, because the leads are so valuable to them. You'll actually find more so than other niches, plastic surgeons might already have a Facebook pixel installed, but they normally what they do is they install their pixel, but they're not running ads yet. They just know that was like step number 1, and so they kind of cover in their bases in case they want to run ads in the future. But yes, does work with plastic surgeons. Great niche. Roofers and dentists. Thomas asked, does it work with roofers and dentists? Dentists, yes, absolutely. We've seen people bring in hundreds of leads and anywhere from 10 to 20 new patients a month for dentists. So yeah, dentists is a massive one. Roofers depends on the location of the roofing client. All right, because there's certain cities and states that you don't really need to replace your roof as often as, like, if you're in the US and there's a storm in winter and so forth, then you get damage from hail and so forth. So the roofer campaigns tend to be more seasonality focused and location based, but it does work for roofers. It just depends on their location. So I hope that kind of makes sense there. But dentists, it works regardless of location.
That's kind of an open-ended question too, because a lot of people are saying, does it work for this? Does it work for that? And they could be asking that question based on one thing or another, like possibly the copy and paste funnel. That may have some limitations, but Pixel Scout will work for any keyword. Literally, small business accountants, dentists, roofers. Like literally, there's no limitations. There's no limitations of keyword. There's no limitations of geography. You could find clients literally anywhere in the world. In any business type.
And that's another good one, guys. We have, like, to add on to what Herc said, we have guys that live in the US and they're targeting only in Australia. or and only like in the UK. And so that works really well. Depending on what niche you're in, you can go to a different country, and that's super well. We also have people that live like in Southeast Asia that are landing clients in the States. We have a guy from India who landed 3 clients in 7 days, 3 US clients in 7 days from India. And he used our email outreach templates to land those clients, and then he delivered a massive ROI to those clients. And so it was pretty cool to see what he did with that. But yeah, it works regardless. Again, like with, for example, like with roofers too, every single business needs Facebook ads. At a very minimum, they all need Facebook retargeting ads. So that for sure is an absolute sale to your clients, is retargeting ads. If you want to do cold lead generation, like that's where I was like, roofers is more seasonality. But regardless, roofers should be running retargeting ads year round for any website traffic that visits their site and doesn't convert. Yeah, that's an absolute must. So yeah, that was a good point, Herc.
Do you want to just keep going through the slides too, because there's a lot of the common Q&As as well still yet to go in there.
Yeah, so let's go through these. So guys, yeah, there is a full 30-day money back guarantee. Okay, and the way this works, all right, is provided that you don't use over 10% of your purchase credits, right? You can't use all of your Pixel Scout credits and land clients and then ask for a refund, right? But provided you don't use 10% of your purchase credits, we have a 30-day money back guarantee. Okay, so if you're like, if you think you have a busy week and you can't start for a week or something like that, know that you can come circle back around if you don't even get to use the product and the service and so forth. So there's really absolutely no risk to you. All right, 30-day money back guarantee. Here's another question we get quite often is like, what about advertising costs? Like, how much is it going to cost me to run Facebook ads? Well, guys, it costs you nothing to run Facebook ads. Okay, the client always foots the bill. All right, and so we show you how to sell the client, and the client always puts their credit card on file with Facebook. We show you how to do that, but the client pays for everything, so there's nothing out of pocket, to you. This is a cash flow positive business. All right, if you land a client for $1,000 a month, like, they're going to pay you before you do any work. You're going to get paid $1,000 a month ongoing. All right, and they're paying for everything else. All right, so this is always a great question, but yep, you don't need money for Facebook ads. Another question we often get is, can I easily sell this to clients? Or, if I suck at sales, or what if I don't like sales at all? Yes. Guys, basically Pixel Scout pre-sells your clients for you. Between the video we have in there, the actual templates we give you in the email outreach script and so forth, and then we even have training on what to say to your clients. If your clients say, hey, I want to talk on the phone with you, we tell you what to say. We actually have like sales training for you that's in there. And so you really don't have to like be good at sales at all. Okay. It's very easy to sell because it's an irresistible offer, right? What's difficult to sell is like, I'll get you rankings in 6 months and you need to pay me $2,000 a month for 6 months before I ever get you a lead. That's a very tough sell. Selling Facebook ads and the value of it, dead simple. All right, so that's a very big one, and that puts us in a position as agency owners and as consultants to land a ton of clients simply because of the offer. So yeah, we go through all that with you. On top of that, that's what the members only Facebook group is for. We see a lot of partnerships breaking out in there. There's some guys who go, I love Facebook ads, I just want to do the ads, but I don't want to do the sales. And so they partner with someone else who's like, hey, I'll just do the sales and you run the ads. And so that's what's so cool about the members only group. You can partner, right? And with somebody who's good at, or wants to do sales for you, if you just want to run the ads, and vice versa. Sometimes the question we get, right, is, well, do you know how do I install the Facebook Pixel? Like, is it difficult to do? Installing a Facebook Pixel, guys, takes about 2 minutes. All right, and we have 2 different videos that show you how to do it on different platforms as well. So if you've ever installed like a WordPress plugin before, then like that's basically as complicated as it gets. So very, very easy to do. It doesn't take much time. Again, something that your clients though don't have nothing about. So we also have members that charge a setup fee. All right, and so they go to the clients and they go, yeah, to get everything set up, it's $1,000, it's $500. Some of them say it's $1,500 setup fee, and then I charge $1,000 a month. That setup fee is basically installing the pixel that takes 2 minutes, and then just swapping out the logo on the done for you funnel that we give. So, you know, they literally, their setup time is maximum 20-30 minutes, and they'll charge a setup fee for that. So yeah, that's not really a massive concern, but your clients do think it's a big deal that you are capable of installing the pixel, but it's really as easy as installing a WordPress plugin if you've done that before. And this is one I've heard a lot, and I kind of touched on this earlier, but like, what if I've tried Facebook ads before and failed? Well, guys, I've taught Facebook ads to over 700 marketers now, a majority of which have tried Facebook ads before and failed. I'm not sure what it is about our style of training that helps people break through the threshold in the ice. I think what it really is that we're an actual agency running ads all day long. And so because of the copious amount of data that we have and our willingness to actually give you the exact funnels, ad copy, and offer that we're using, I think that's contributing to people having their breakthroughs quite a bit. But if you've tried it before and failed, it's the perfect time to figure it out, because Facebook ads aren't going anywhere. And it's like one of the #1 skill sets to master is paid acquisition. It's something you really need to get grasped with, because if you decide not to master it and somebody else does, well, that client is going to go with the person who knows how to do it. They're going to choose the other agency who can deliver that service. So it's something you need to master. We've had an outstanding success rate teaching people, especially ones that have tried before and haven't gotten it. And then there's the members only Facebook group, so that you actually get support. So most people who have tried before, you know, they didn't have anybody like in their corner to answer questions at different parts throughout the campaign. And so that's hugely important to have somebody that can direct you that's been there before. So yeah, so that one really shouldn't be a huge concern. Yep, so those are frequently asked.
I can keep the screen, you know, because like the rest of it is like, it's like a wall. You can go through it quick if you want, but I want to show people the members area. Like, just go through the next 2 slides. You guys can see it's just literally a wall of testimonials.
Awesome.
Just move to the next 2 slides, you know?
Yeah, and if you guys are curious, like, this is kind of what's happening here, is that the reviews are, like, we didn't want this, like, you guys wouldn't have enjoyed it if the entire presentation was just us showing off like member reviews, but this is actually what's happening is people are just, here's a different slide of people just absolutely crushing it. It happens over and over and over again every single day. We basically get in new reviews like this. I know we've highlighted a lot of income reviews. There's this one from here, kind of on the right hand side, from Israel. First time running Facebook ads ever. He landed a cleaning company, a window cleaning company. All right. And this is an email thread he dropped off with the client, and his client's name was Bruce. He blocked out the rest of the client's name, rightfully so. But Bruce said this: "You're not going to believe this, Israel, but we need to pause the ads for a while because I'm booked out for the rest of the month." So Israel's still getting paid for the entire month. He did his job, but halfway through the month, he already booked his client out so far in advance. His client said, "Let's pause the ads and restart them in 14 days." So it's just really cool, because again, it's equally important. Besides landing the client and getting paid, it's equally important to get them results, and you'll be able to absolutely do that with the actual program here. So let's see, guys, any particular questions or any further questions I should say. All right.
All right,
Terry
this
said that.
sounds good. Okay, go ahead, Dino. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I was just saying, yeah, it looks like quite a few people are in. I saw Brian
Yeah,
says, got it. Carrie's in.
Roger's in. Yeah, a bunch of them are in here. That's fantastic. So thanks for jumping in, you guys. This is really going to help launch your businesses. It's going to help you on everything that you do as an agency by finding new clients. It's going to breathe new life into your company by having a fresh new set of leads that are coming in, and you're not going to have to spend a massive amount of time getting those leads. So this is just a super easy way to just fuel your business in a very simple way. These guys have done all the hard work for you as far as putting together all the strategies and techniques and all the training that goes along with it. So this is really going to be huge for you guys.
Absolutely, yeah, we see that quite a bit actually. And it's funny you said breathe new life into your agency because we have actually heard that exact phrase before. But yeah, if you feel like you're kind of like plateauing and so forth, guys, it's really because the market has shifted. It like if you've been doing this 2 or 3 years and you had higher revenue days like a year or two ago, stuff's changing very, very quickly. Like this is what is like working right now. It's why I showed you that email of the client asking me kind of like worried and concerned at the very start of the campaign. It's because clients, it's 2019, like people want results right now. Like Amazon's trying to deliver products via drones so that it can get to your house within an hour of ordering. So people want results in their marketing campaigns fast. And so, yeah, the Facebook ads and doing it this way is kind of fulfilling that desire. Makes it much easier to land clients and grow very rapidly.
All right. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. I know we've been on for about 2 hours and 15 minutes or so. Thank you everyone for being online. Thank you, Dino, for the fantastic training. I'm going to go back myself again and watch that several times. The tips that you had for the Facebook marketing and the landing pages. I look forward to your future training. So thank you for sharing that all with us today.
Hey, absolutely, Chris. Pleasure to be on. Always fun talking Facebook ads. I'm really excited. I thought that was awesome. The bonuses that you added as well. I know you mentioned something at the beginning, but I didn't quite understand quite yet. And those are powerful. I'm excited about those personally, and look forward to chatting with you about that afterwards.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right on. Thanks a lot, Dino, and thank you, Chris, for bringing all your people on here and letting us share this with them. Because, guys, I know that many of you, probably either own an agency, a digital marketing agency, or you're trying to start one, or you just need more clients. And, when we came up with this last year or so, I've personally known Dino for a few years now. We were in all three of us, me, Dino, and her, came from another large mastermind group that we were part of, all starting our agencies and all just learning and teaching. And I was actually one of the coaches in there as well. But so I've known Dino for a long time, and I've watched him come from basically, out of nowhere and start doing all these great things and applying his own experiments and thoughts and processes into, his agency that he basically taught himself. And some of the strategies that, he can show you on how to do all these things are just magnificent. And that's kind of where the idea of Pixel Scout was born, was me and her, collaborating with Dino last year, and we saw this was one of his processes of going out there and getting clients, because you got to understand that if a local business, or any business for that matter, any website that is not retargeting, they just don't know what they're doing and they need help. And it's a really simple to explain because we've all been retargeted. It takes 2 sentences and they go, oh yeah, that's happened to me, right? So they get it right away, and then implementing that for you is not that hard at all, right? All the training's there to show you exactly what to do, how to set it up, and how to get that guy going. I know Dino just flooded you with testimonials from past users that have been using this and doing this for quite a while. The first release of Pixel Scout, everyone was doing this manually through Dino's training last year. And when I saw that, I knew that, Herc and I and the team could develop a piece of software, and that's where Pixel Scout was born. And we've had Pixel Scout out since around early December, I would say. So it's not brand new. We didn't, just bring it out, a few weeks ago, and then here we are. It has been in development for quite some time, and we're continuously adding new features. And I mean, I don't want to go over all that again. He showed you all that stuff, but I just want to really hit home the point, guys, that, if you're still on the fence, you're not quite sure this is useful, this is probably the most useful prospecting tool that I've ever been a part of. And I've been in the digital marketing space since my whole life. I started in the mid 90s. And I've kind of, want to say, seen it all, done it all kind of guy. And I have. I've been around forever, and I've developed a lot of software over the years that had to do with, a lot based in SEO, a lot of that, understanding the algorithm and getting people rankings, and then other client prospecting tools, that you can tell someone they need SSL and do that for them, or they need to be mobile friendly and you can do that for them, which can be a little bit more complicated than explaining to somebody that they need to be retargeting and then implementing that for them. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there as my final thoughts. And Herc, if you would like to add anything else, now be a good time to do that. We have been on here for 2 hours and 20 minutes now, so it has been a long one. But a lot of great information, and sometimes that happens, when there's just questions and that need answered. We do that.
The only other thing I would really add is if there's still people on the webinar that actually want to see the members area of Pixel Scout, because there's so much good stuff in there, just tell me and I'll show you I'll just give you like a 2-minute tour of the members area as well. Just say yes, we'll do it. If we don't get a yes in the next 30 seconds, okay.
Yeah, I see some yeses right there, and that's very true, Herc. Thanks for jumping in and saying that, because guys, the training that we've already done for this product, like I said, we didn't just put this together last week. This has been out there for a little bit of time. There are several hundred users, and we've done extensive training webinars, and Herc's going to show you that now.
So really, guys, when you log into Pixel Scout, this is where you'll arrive, and the quick way to get to the software, like you've already seen the software, is just click on the button that says use Pixel Scout now, and that'll take you over. I'm logged into the wrong account, obviously, so that's why that happened. But the training, the 2 areas that are really great for you guys, or the guys that want to come in and get training, we've divided it up. The members area is really easy to use, really easy to navigate. So Dino teaches the basic Facebook ad training here, stuff like, I'll just go into it, how to install the Pixel, how to set up, what is Facebook Pixel, how to add it to a site. I threw in a video how to add a Facebook Pixel to a site using our software, Project Supremacy. Dino's covering custom audiences, retargeting ads, how to make killer Facebook ads. We have user comments so that you can come in and ask questions about any of the stuff. If we go back into the members training area, the next section is my section where I'm teaching you guys how to use the software, the Pixel Scout software. So like your settings, your setup settings, software report configuration, customizing reports, and I'll show you something about report customizations. And I'll also show you white label. So all video training, lots of user engagement and comments on the Facebook side of things, plus the software side of things are right here in your members area under training. The next one that's really great, guys, is webinars, and everybody that gets in will be able to access our webinars. And you can see we have our webinar schedule here and our replays here. Our replay vault is already amazing. It's an amazing replay vault of information, and we're a little bit unique in the way that we do our replays. Our typical training webinar is about 2 hours long, and you can see retargeting, sales scripting. We gave away a free software here. Joe Troyer and Rob came on and taught how to sell, outsourcing, how to use messenger bots in conjunction with your reports. Each of these webinars is 2 hours, and a lot of people are like, oh my God, I don't want to search through 40 hours of webinars for a messenger bot or a specific thing. So what we do instead is we put everything into a database, and it's a searchable database of all our past webinars. So for instance, if you want to learn specifically about, let's say, SSL, you can type in the keyword SSL and it will bring you right to the point in the webinar or each area of all the webinars that we talked about SSL. And you can click on this link and it'll take you right to that point in the training area. So it's literally a keyword-based searchable training webinar.
But it's so sick.
Webinars, right? Yeah, it's really fast and easy to use, and people just love it because rather than sitting through a 2-hour webinar looking for a nugget, you can search for the nugget just by doing the search, right? So that's great. Another thing that wasn't really talked about, and I do want to show it to you guys, one of the training webinars, so this is one of the custom reports, by the way. So you guys saw that when you are, say you find, let me log out and log in and really take you through this, actually. Make sure I'm in the right account here. Yeah, see, I'm logged out. I'm logged into the wrong account. Let me get in. I'm in the admin account, so I don't want to be an admin right now. I'll go to my actual user account. Okay, so this is how you guys would log in too. You would log in, you'd come straight into the members area. Okay, I'm gonna go use Pixel Scout now. It's gonna take me over to the software. So I'm gonna go down to the reports page. Now these are all the reports that I've generated and wanna start sending out to clients. And one of the really interesting ones that I did and created a training for was how to integrate messenger bots into this whole system. So I'm gonna preview this report. Actually, I'll go to the editor and show it to you there. Okay, so here's the email I'm sending, but if I go to the report section, you'll notice I really stripped it down, because when I send this out to for this client, when I send it out, I really want them to focus on the things. So I don't want to talk about these items, SSL, Open Graph, even though they literally had nothing. Their website was like a piece of shit and they need marketing help really bad, and they probably don't even know it. Right? But I didn't want to focus on that. I wanted to focus on the foot in the door strategy of, listen, people are visiting your website and leaving and they're never coming back. But what you could be doing is when someone visits your website and then leaves, well, now you can follow them around, and that's called retargeting. So I really wanted to focus on that topic with the client. So I custom configured this report to only show they don't have a Facebook pixel. This video, which I'm going to give you guys the link to this video. You guys can have it, okay, and use it. It's a video that Todd and I and Dino, we went and created for our members with a professional script, a professional voiceover, a Hollywood studio voiceover, and then a pro explainer video. So when I send this report out to Boston Chiropractic and I say your website doesn't have a Facebook pixel, the first thing they see is, what is a pixel? And then they get to watch this video. So I'm going to send you guys this video just so you can watch it. And all users have the rights to use this video in their reports. So let me get my chat and I'll send it to you guys. Where did it go? Let's see. Sorry guys, I closed my chat and now I can't see it. 1 second. And then I'll go into, there it is. Okay, here
I got you covered here. You got it? Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Just gonna send it now. There you go. So that video is included as well for everybody. We defaulted it right into the report. And then so this is the report configuration, right? So you can make it say and do anything you want, but what I'm gonna do is show you in the reports, I'm gonna preview the report as a client would see it. Like when I send it to a potential client, let's look at it how they would see it. Okay, so you'll notice I have 3 options of the domain I can use to send it to them. One is Pixel Scout, which is maybe confusing for people. We set up another custom domain called mycustomreport.com so that we didn't confuse people when we sent them an email from, say your business was like ABC company, go check out your custom report on Pixel Scout. Then they're like, there's a disconnect there. So we created another domain called My Custom Report, but then we created one where you can actually use your own domain, and that's called the white label option to host your report. So I'm going to click on that one. So if your business is ABC company and you're saying, go check out this custom report I built for you, your domain can be ABC Company, and the report can be hosted on your domain, and that's called white labeling. That's included. That's part of the pro upgrades upsell, and it is for sale live in the funnel right now for $197, but it's included in your package right now. But let's look at this. Very, very simple. It's got my contact information up here for my business. It's got a quick warning with their specific information, Boston Chiropractic, their URL, a video, a super professionally done video that I gave you the link to watch that tells them why a retargeting pixel is so important to their business. This video will help you guys close so many more clients, because most people, when they will see this, oh, your website doesn't have a Facebook pixel. I shouldn't say most, but a lot of them will be like, well, what the fuck is that? And why do I even care, right? I don't know what a Facebook pixel is, right? Well, this video will explain it to them in a very, very simple way that kind of takes them through like the Amazon process. Have you ever been to Amazon looking at a pair of headphones, then you left Amazon, and now the headphones are everywhere you go on the internet? People understand that extremely well. And the video is so professionally done to help them understand what retargeting is. But the third element here, guys, is instead of using that button that Dino showed you where it said click here to contact me and it takes them to a place to submit their contact information, I did a really great training on, instead of using that, actually using messenger bots. So either ManyChat or Segnate. We use Segnate because it's a lot cheaper than ManyChat, but still has a lot of the same features. So you can literally have a custom report where if the person watches the video, click down below to schedule a custom conversation about how we can help your business in the next 24 hours. And when they click on this, it fires them an instant messenger in Facebook. And I'll tell you guys this right now. I don't know if you've ever been on any webinars about messenger bots. The open rates of messengers bots versus email is staggeringly massive. Okay, we get literally 5 times the open rates through messenger bots than we do through email. And the nice thing, and the reason I'm telling you guys all this, is if you want to configure these reports that you're sending out to clients to, instead of go by email, to go through messenger bots, well, we teach you that in the members area. It's one of the videos. It's a 2-hour webinar. You guys can go watch it. We have a special hooked up with Segnate where you can get a 30-day free trial of their bot. Doesn't even cost you a thing, and then it's only like $9 a month, where you can institute a messenger bot that will automatically follow up, not only contact them and send them, more information, but also follow up with them for you. So
like personalized retargeting. It's pretty cool.
It's personalized retargeting. It's going to get literally 90% plus open rates, 90% plus open rates, guaranteed. It's just so good. So like, it's not just about the software, guys. It's not just about the training. It's the minds behind this. Dino understands this business. He comes from Facebook. Like, he came from SEO, and he moved into Facebook because he saw it was just an easier way to make more money, and the clients were happier faster than SEO. And that's the big issue here. It's like, okay, I'm going to sign a client, but I want to get him results really, really fast so that he's very, very happy with me. And when you start getting a lot of clients who are happy with you, word of mouth and your next sale becomes so easy, because you can reward people for sending you new clients. You can say, listen, if you know any other business owners, just let them know about my service and I'll give you, and you can make it up. You say, listen, I'll give you a $200 referral fee, or I'll give you a 5% retainer on their contract. It just becomes easier and easier and easier. So Dino understands all this. So what Todd and I do as software developers is we implement the ideas that Dino brings to us into the software. And we're good at software because we have a long history of software. So we're kind of a really, I don't want to say a unique team, but we're a good team that has a lot of strengths in different areas that came together to create Pixel Scout. And that one slide, guys, where we were showing you, this offer at $597, to be honest, is retardedly cheap, because a single client at $500 a month is worth $6,000 a year. A single client at $500 a month is worth $6,000 a year. And you're seeing, guys, we're showing you absolute true proof. Guys are going out there and signing multiple clients in days. And this whole course costs, the software and the training through 5 Client Challenge is $597 one time. And with the amount of credits that you're going to get, trust me on this, guys, you're not going to need to go buy new credits. You'll see right here, we have a shop. If you want to buy more credits, you just click on the little shop right here. If you want to buy more credits, okay? But you don't have to. You got 7,500 credits with this offer. And if you go to the regular Pixel Scout page, you can come in that way. But the deal that you're going to get by going through our funnel pieced out bit by bit, you're not going to come anywhere near this deal, not even close. So 597 bucks, one time, one client, and you are in profit. And that's why we priced it this way, guys. And to be fully transparent with you and fully honest, what we really want is your testimonial, because you guys know that our testimonials help us sell more of our product, and that's how we make our money. So we want you to be successful. We set up an easy entry point for you guys. We set up a smart software. Dino has all the training that you need to be successful, so that when you're successful, hopefully you'll send us a testimonial. And when we go do the next webinar, we'll have your testimonial on the next webinar. So it just everybody wins, right? Everybody wins. So to me, it's a huge no-brainer offer, guys. $597 one time. Go land your first client in 30 days. Give it a real shot. If you can't do it, ask for a refund in 30 days. And what have you lost? A little bit of time, but you probably are going to learn a lot by doing it. If you land a client, boom, you're in profit now. Your investment is covered, and you have a new service that you can offer to either existing clients or new clients. So to me, I get excited about it because it's literally, guys, it's a crazy offer. It's a crazy good offer. It's very affordable and it's very profitable very fast. So those are my comments.
All right. Amen to that, brother.
Yeah, great job, Hurt.
Yes, we do have free software updates. We're actually updating the software all the time. Let me show you that really quickly. One last thing, I promise. I won't go on a rant. Let me get back into the members area here. And I'll even show you, we have a space for you guys to actually, a lot of this software, guys, is built based on user feedback. Okay, see right here, welcome to Pixel Scout, use it, suggest a feature, report a bug, right? Our users are our best guide on where they want this product to go. 102 feature suggestions. As they get done, we mark them done. And we allow people to vote on them. And if we see people are voting features up higher, we're like, well, everybody wants it. Because what we do is we just go sort by top rated, right? And then we know what people want and we build it. And we don't charge more for it. We're just building the software in. And to be, once again, 100% transparency. How are we able to afford building more features and stuff like that? It's when you guys eventually do go buy more credits. Instead of charging you $37 a month, whether you use the software or not, we say, listen, buy some credits, keep them for as long as it takes to use them. When you're done with them, go buy more. That's so much more fair than a monthly rebill. So everything is built with you guys in mind. Yeah. So
that way you don't feel pressured to use it all at one time. You can just go in there when, yeah, that's great.
Keep your credits, man. We want to be fair to you guys, absolutely.
No, use your credits. Go get more customers. Well, but no, seriously, 7,500 credits are going to last them a long time.
Yeah.
A long time. I mean, they'll have so many customers when they come back to buy more credits, they're like, whatever. And they'll buy them, you know?
If
they'll be getting so much income.
If anyone uses up 750 credits, come to us, because I know your business is going to be exploding and we'll give you 750 more.
That's confidence for you.
Well, I mean, if you're using it correctly and you're actually doing your job, guaranteed, guys, 750 client. If you have 750 client credits and you don't land a client, it's because all you're doing is searching, and you might as well just go use Google.
Yeah, you're not reaching out the way you should be.
Not reaching out, not doing the thing to actually make money in your business.
Yeah, right on. Last note, guys, you know we do have a full-time development team. They've been with us for 5 years. And so they're really good. They know what's going on. We don't really have to do much in that department. So they know what's going on, and they get it done. So, all right, guys. Well, we're exactly 2.5 hours into this, so we're going to go ahead and shut it down now. If you have any one last final question, go ahead and pop in the box. Otherwise, we will say our goodbyes and let you guys get on about your day. I know we have a few more things that we need to wrap up before the day is done. So
Right. Well, Todd, Herc, always a pleasure. Love you guys.
Right
Dino,
on.
thank you so much. You're a superstar. Thanks for sharing those the training with us today and such a wonderful product with the Facebook stuff. So thanks again, and we will talk to you guys soon. And thank everyone who has stayed on for this long. Thank you guys for investing in yourselves this way, and let us know if there's anything we can do to help you along. And with that, we'll see you guys and talk to you soon.
Bye, everybody.
All right.